I made all the little nubbins for the thumbnails.
Oh, I'm so excited. I like YouTube, but yeah, the thumbnail thing. I think it's less of the thumb. I love making thumbnails. I think it's less of that than that. There's like I feel like I have to pay to get like seamlessness with multi-streaming.
Oh, if you ask me later, I do multi-streaming. I don't know like what your situation is, like how you stream or whatever. But I know like a free way that you can do it. You don't have to use like any like third-party app. It's like a plugin for OBS.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That sounds really useful.
Yeah, just let me know. Or remind me later, and I'll just
sure.
message me, and I will. Actually, I'll just type it and tell you what it's called. If you need help like finding it, I'll link you later.
Oh yeah, I'm really happy that we're hanging out. By the way, I've wanted to hang out with you for a long time.
Yeah, I've been wanting to hang out with you since we worked together, but I'm like, it's like a whenever like I don't know if you experience this, but like whenever you do commissions for people, you're like, I don't want to like feel like we're too familiar and be like,
or like feel like you're like like if you, especially if you like admire someone's art, you don't want to like bother them.
Right, you're just like, yeah, I think you're really cool, and I'm like, but I don't want to be like, yeah, let's like hang out sometime, you know, like even like
I would love
yeah.
I've always thought you were the coolest though, like ever since like we worked together, I've always thought that you were cool as hell.
You're too kind. I am just a guy, I promise you.
You're just a really cool guy with a very like adept eye for art. I really appreciate it. Also, I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot that you commissioned me. I'm not gonna lie.
Grr.
It's been so long.
I know, I'm a fool. I have a couple friends who have listened to the song that we've made, and they're like, when are you gonna post it so I can stop going to your Google Drive to listen to it? And I'm like, I don't know, whatever this stupid video's done. They're like, how long have you been working on it? And I'm like, shut up! I have a job!
I'm gonna tell you something right now. You are in the top 3 best singers that I've worked with in the VTuber community.
Oh my god. Hush.
No, top 3. Top 3. I'm not lying. No. It's not nice. It's the truth. And I would tell and listen, I'm a musician and I'm freaking I'm super like critical of people musical abilities. Because I review music. I have been in the music industry for over a decade, and I know like what's good and what's bad. And I'm saying that like conclusively, you are top 3 people that I've worked with that have like a good sense of melody, like can sing actually, sound good, and like keep the mic like it's not. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's actually been hell. I've actually been like through like so much pain listening to these V singers. Like, here's the thing: if you are a VTuber, it does not automatically mean that you should sing, especially if you're bad at it.
Good lord, we are dragging people first thing. It's only been like 5 minutes. Yeah. Just because you're a V singer, like just because you're a VTuber, it doesn't automatically qualify you as like a vocalist. But when I listened to you sing, I was like, oh my god, let's go. I hope that like, and you were like one of the first ones. I was like, oh, surely everybody's like this. Wrong. Oh my god.
I was so wrong. But yes, you're great. That's the point.
Oh my gosh. You're too kind. Also, I might interrupt us a couple times so I can like talk to chat, but thank you, Ribbitram and Kuro EXEVT for following. Appreciate
it. What's up?
Yeah. And
what are you working on today? What are we animating?
So I am actually animating something from the music video that I started working on 1,000,000 years ago, and it is still.
Like for our song?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what?
It's if you go on the stream, I can play you what we got so far here. We're doing cleanup.
Yeah, give me like 2.5 seconds. I'm greasing up this pan. That's
fine.
awesome.
You're totally fine. You're totally fine. Also, thank you for XLR. I have been smacked with a trout. Hold on. Not you. Just do something crazy and silly even.
I didn't know we were live, so I was kind of a little bit.
I didn't know that we were live.
I know. I'm in my kitchen. Like I would have been like maybe 5% less scathing if I knew, but at the same time, I wouldn't. I've been talking about this for a long time. I've been talking about this for a long time. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'm sorry. I'm honest with my opinions. I've just been going through so much. I swear to God.
No, I believe it. You sound like you're just constantly busy, so I understand.
I am very busy, but yeah. That's not to discourage, people from learning how to sing. I just think that if you're not,
there's a false sense of confidence.
Okay, it's the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's like, I know, because I am a VTuber, that means that I should sing. No, it means that you should gauge whether or not you can hold a note before you go all in on making a song. Because, and most people who aren't vocalists, like, they can be decent rappers.
Right.
So there's different ways you can, utilize the skill, but you can't be a rapper or a singer if you don't have rhythm, and that's a problem. I've had to correct a lot of things, like timing issues, and sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know if I can work with those, so it's like,
oh Lord,
I encourage, but there are a lot of hidden gems out there. Like, there are a lot of really good, talented V singers out there. Most of them that I've heard are from Japan. Like, it's really kind of a toss-up with NA voices. But like, when you do find a gem, like
one of the good NA voices.
Oh my god, you were absolutely, like I said, top 3, and you're not the 2.
I'm not the 2.
You're not the 2.
Damn, that narrows it down. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna pretend I'm the one, and don't ever tell me whether I am or not. Don't tell me if I'm the one or not. I need, if I am, I need the humility. If I'm not, I need the ego boost. But yeah, I am just doing some cleanup here. And then did I send you any of the questions that I was planning on asking? I apparently sent them to some people and did not send them to others. I'm sorry, I talked over you because I'm rude and terrible.
No, it's okay. I'm like literally like in my kitchen. I'm about to sit down though.
Mm-hmm. It looks like I did not. I sent out like these invites to a lot of people at the same time. And some of them I remembered to send the questions, and some of them I did not. But regardless, I mean, I'm totally cool to just like chat. But I did have some animation related questions, and it's not because it is animation. It's just like a way to kind of like celebrate the media and stuff like that. And it's not even like technical questions. I know that you have animated and know how to animate, but these are very like easy, and maybe not easy, but they're They can be asked to literally anyone. So I'm not.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna introduce my chat to you in like 5 seconds.
Oh, wait. Are you not like talking? Like you're not like you're on a starting soon screen.
Yeah.
Oh. I am so sorry. I misunderstood what was happening here.
Okay, second now. Ba. Am I in HD? Hello?
Hello? Am I supposed to talk? Hi.
Okay,
I was like, I'm like, am I supposed to wait for my cue? What am I doing?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna introduce you in like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi everybody! Oh wait, what's up? Hi everybody! Yokoso, Robokoso, I'm back! And here I'm with Tiraf Misu. We're gonna be animating together and asking some animation questions. Also, I was dragging V-Singers for a second on this stream.
Sorry, I misunderstood what was happening. Whatever.
No, look. I'm cool to drag V-Singers all. Look, the current state of VTubers right now, it's like they're just begging to be dragged.
Good golly Molly. I mean, I can't say I don't like it. I'm messy. I like that shit.
Hello, my name is Markiplier.
My name is Markiplier. Markiplier.
Markiplier. Yeah, that's from my game. I'm excited for you to play. You brought your breakfast with? Yeah. I have a big old breakfast burrito. I'm gonna eat it with hot sauce.
That's that good. That's that good.
That's that good.
That good. Yummy.
Hold on, I'll make it bigger. Okay.
I don't mind. I'm very petite. I'll stay little.
Stay little. You're next to Chippy right now.
I'm so petite, so demure.
All right, I'm gonna bring your stream up because I want to see what you're doing.
I'm not doing not a damn thing. Thank you for following. Sweaty Socks.
That's Barthy.
Hi, Barthy.
Barthy!
I'll use your government name.
I want it to be unique, so like I gave them like a name, like I like named them. Like last night, like because people are like, well, it was like Barthy was like, sometimes people choose the sweaty, sometimes people choose the socks, and I was like, I'm gonna be unique. I'm gonna make a completely new name for you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
You think so?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, especially with people who like just choose names that are like kind of goofy, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you don't want to call someone like sweaty, like sorry, sweaty.
Yeah. I don't want to be like mean.
You don't want to be meaners.
It seems like Barthy likes it, so I'm rocking with it.
Well, Barthy. If they like it, if you stick around here, I'll call you Barthy too.
Yay!
You'll be known as Barthy.
Okay, so you had some questions now.
I did.
Right?
I need to update my PNG because that's my old model. I have a newer one.
It's so cute. Your flippy flopping ear.
Yeah, I still have a flippy flopping ear. Are you looking at the stream right now, Annie?
Let me see. Yes.
I wanted to show you the animation.
Let me see.
It's not on the you can't hear the song part.
Yeah.
But you can see the animation. So
hit that again.
That.
Looking now.
Oh
wow. Oh my gosh.
It's a short segment, but I'm doing the cleanup.
Wow. That hair really looks straight out of a freaking Ghibli movie.
I'm trying, dude. I like when I say I've been working on this for a while. I've been working on it for a while. Uh-oh.
There you go. Say your name again. You can introduce yourself again.
Oh, hello. I am forAni-May-tion, and Annie is joining me today. We are doing a... she is kind enough to join me to participate in my thing that I'm doing all month, where I am bringing on guests while I animate and we talk about animation. And I've already, as you know, because you know what day it is. Oh my goodness! Raid!
Oh! Hello! Give me 2 seconds. I'm fixing my my little Discord PNG. Just need to click one more image. Just click one more image. Click one more image. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Running once. Running once. Twice. Running twice.
Okay.
Okay. I'm told. Hello, everybody. My name is forAni-May-tion. I am your soup. Fighting robot bestie from the future. Oh my god. Now my face not working. Connect to iPhone. Where's my phone? Where's my face? I'm your super fighting robot bestie from the future. I want to make all the humans and robots friends. I'm doing a little animation themed stream, little collab with forAni-May-tion, but currently I'm running Megathon, where I'm playing 19 Mega Man games in 31 days. The whole month I'm taking a vacation. And yeah, we're having some fun. There's my face.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're having some fun. I make games, I make music, I make all kinds of stuff. I hope that you enjoy hanging out. You can download my game for free. It's on Steam right now. Yo!
As you should. Do it. I need to do it, but I ain't had no time to do nothing in this world.
It's so relatable.
Girl. In between working and doing this, I have usually like 30 minutes to eat. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It is,
well, I hope that you've been taking care of yourself. We were talking about you not eating.
I am. I'm making, like I said, I'm making Skizzers.
Yeah, Scissors is so cool. Scissors' runner is so cool. Also a very illustrious and talented artist.
Ooh.
Very cool. Hi, everybody. Intro song. Okay, do you mind if I sing?
No. Why would I mind? Serenade me. Please.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ani. I'm a robot from the future. Hi, my name is Ani, and I'm robot and VTuber. Thank you so much for the raid, and I hope that you had a really good stream. Thank you for watching us talk about animation. There you go.
Woo!
Thank you. What's up, Redalon? What's up, Kitty? What's up, Brazen? What's up, Autumn? What's up, Mochi Mew Mew? Lasada, thank you so much for joining the raid. Appreciate it.
She's singing
it. Oh my god.
Hell
I stopped singing.
yeah.
I retired that song for a while because I embarrassed myself in front of a bunch of people.
Whoa! How? I think you did great.
I sung my song when I was introducing myself as on a robot VTuber interview stream, and it lives like it's like one of those, like, you know, when you think of something you did in like middle school that was super embarrassing and like you cringe every time. That's how it feels to me.
Oh, I like it. I think it's really sweet. I don't know.
You?
I guess like. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't see it when it happened, but I think that that's really cute. I guess like.
Oh, thank you.
I guess I don't know. I don't really have much of like the thing with me thinking of myself in middle school where I do have moments where I'm like, ooh, that hurt, but mostly I'm just like, man, I was having fun. Like I was like, I wasn't doing anything wrong.
I'm trying to get to that point. I really like. I have like a serious addiction to kicking myself in the shins.
No, don't do that. You need those.
I really do need those.
Don't be kicking.
What do you mean? It's great. It's adorable. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I just
the truth. like you did earlier.
No, and nobody thought it was cringe. Okay, nobody thought, like, I made a poll, was like, is this cringe? And nobody thought it was. Like, nobody thought it was that bad. Like, I just introduced myself. The only thing that would have made it better, I think, is if I said, hey, I'm gonna sing a song instead of just starting.
Nah, keep everyone on their toes. They'll never, like, you should have done it exactly how you did, except for instead of being embarrassed by it, you should have just owned it. That's the only difference.
Well, thank you.
Because I think it's great, especially if you did it just like that.
I did.
Perfect. Nothing to be ashamed of.
I will not cry then.
You shouldn't. Unless they're tears of pride and joy.
Tears of pride, 1280. X720, 1280. X720, like, how about minus 300, maybe like minus 300%.
Wow. Minus 300%. What are you talking about?
Trying to get a resolution in pixels.
Gotcha.
For a 1280 by 720 video.
Oh, gotcha. You are, I don't know if you're supposed to be, but on your stream, you have on Mega Man.
Yes, I'm working on the canvas first before I share.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. But while you're getting...
Maybe I can...
Ooh.
Yeah?
No. You go.
I was saying, maybe I can, like, take a 1280 by 720 and, like, decrease it incrementally. I'm not sure.
Hold on, let me just do math real quick. So how?
Oh, there's a percentage thing.
Huh? There's a percentage? Okay, good.
So if I go to 50% of that, I got 640. Nice.
Yeah. Well.
Cool.
Yeah. That should work. I don't know how tiny you want it for the pixels. Do you want it at like 600?
Maybe even smaller. I'm not gonna lie. Probably.
I would get it at like a fourth. Put it at 25% so that you can put it back times. You just joined and heard Mega Man immediately. So Skipper, our friend on here, Annie-May-tion, she is working.
I'm Ani.
Ani, she's my friend, and she's having a Mega Man May, I believe. Yeah. Doing Mega Man all of May.
Where I'm gonna play all of the Mega Man games that I've beaten. So all the classic Mega Man games and all the Mega Man X games.
Nice. So Skipper actually does. I don't want to misrepresent him, but because I don't know exactly what they're called, because I'm a pleb. But I think it's like a. It's either like a fan game or a mod. Oh, thank you for following. I wish that my sounds would work. My sounds on my alerts are broken. A fan game. Okay, I was like, I don't want to call it something that it's not. And it's really good. And I think they even have custom pixel arts and stuff.
Sick.
If you're interested in that, I'll see if I can link it to you. Oh, never mind. He
Mega Man Shattered Diamond. Cool. Oh my god, wow.
Yeah.
I love Mega Man. Mega Man saved my life.
Yeah, it's very high production value from what I've seen. I know not a damn thing about Mega Man, not one single thing, but everything I've seen from it has been very, very impressive as someone who doesn't know shit. So yeah, if you're interested, I would definitely check it out. 100%. You're a blue robot and you jump and shoot. Yes. Complicated, I see.
Yes, also you're like super happy and awesome and well, not maybe super happy because everything is crashing down around you, but like you're a good boy. You're a good boy with a good sense of justice.
We love that. I've seen a little bit of what Skipper plays. He played some of, I think it was Mega Man X. And that looked really fun. That might be something more my speed. Some of the like older ones I think are more intimidating for me. Yeah, they look hard. But the like GameCube ones, those look like something I'd be interested. Oh, hello, thank you for following, Aries. Appreciate you. Ooh. I'm so ready for this little dance.
It's gonna be so cute.
I love it. But, yeah, so, I will ask you if... Sorry,
Let's go.
if you are ready for the first question, I know I didn't give you time to study.
Easy, let's go. Easy, let's go.
Easy.
Go.
All right. What is your favorite animation?
My favorite animation of all time.
Yeah, do you have it off the bat? I was gonna give you some options.
Some options, like what?
So whenever I sent it to people, in parentheses, I put
hold on.
Oh, I hear beeping. I hear beeping. Get it, hurry. Why's my thing not going? Ellen. He has to go defeat the microwave. Robot on robot violence.
I was rushing. That was my bad.
That's okay.
Okay, go ahead and continue. Sorry.
Whenever I put out the questions, the way that I worded it for other people, because I just copy pasted it, because I'm lazy. The question is, what is your favorite animation, in parentheses, from Disney to anime to YouTube to games, in parentheses. So it can be literally like whatever, or what a lot of people have been doing is kind of like naming one from all of the options. If you want to do that, if that helps it.
Okay, so
I know there's a lot of anime, but
I'm a huge fan of Ghibli, and I'm a huge fan of the early era of 2D animation.
How early?
Like 90s, kind of like 90s golden era of 2D animation. There's some great animation in the Rubber Hose era, but that's not necessarily what impresses me. What impresses me is the Fantasia Nature Lady. That's one of my favorite animations that I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've ever seen anything that's come close.
Gaia type thing.
Yeah,
I think is yeah.
That one's great. As far as like animation movies that I like from front to back, I love how The Incredibles did superheroes.
Yeah, no, that was probably one of the earlier flipping of the like superhero genre with the Incredibles, because it kind of like addressed, and it by far, I think that the Powerpuff Girls also did something like this, where they addressed superheroes in a way that's in like, hey, you guys are doing damage and you guys are like hurting innocents along the way and stuff like that. So kind of like looking at it. Yeah. Kind of looking at it.
Or the boys type of sort of thing.
Yeah, like the boys or the Watchmen. And I think the Incredibles kind of were the first ones to do it in mainstream, because I'm sure there were comics before then, and there are like instances in like an episode of Powerpuff Girls where they're like, you destroyed half the city to kill one monster, and stuff like that. But yeah, it was it was good. It's good. Trendsetter, trailblazer.
Yes, really good stuff. I like that. And as far as anime goes, the
Hi, laughing cat, it's me.
The dust motes from
My Neighbor Spirited Away.
Totoro.
I guess
no, Totoro.
Totoro?
Isn't it in Totoro? Yeah, I thought it was in Totoro. Oh, hi Friday. Thank you so much. I think it's in Totoro. The little dust guys.
Welcome in. There are dust guys in Spirited Away, but maybe they're different dust guys. I actually have never seen Totoro, so I cannot say. I'm a heathen.
Wait, yes, they are in both Totoro and Spirited Away.
We are both correct.
We are both correct. I hope you had a great stream with Ace Attorney. We're talking about animation. I just mentioned the little slits from
Totoro and Spirited Away.
Totoro and Spirited Away. They're from both of those.
It's pretty wild. I didn't know that because I have not watched both of these things.
I have not either.
I'm what some people might call a fake fan. We are doing well. I will speak
We're animating
for both
too.
Of us. We are both animating.
Yeah, we are both amazing. We're doing freaking amazing. No bugs. Our mechanics are working perfectly.
It's true. I mean, it is for me. I guess I can't speak. I won't speak for. Okay, we're both doing great and perfect. And there are no bugs. I don't know what the bugs are about, but there are none. There are no bugs because
our gameplay is seamless.
No bugs.
Hi. Kitty Cat's here.
Oh, hi, Kitty Cat. Is Cat named Kitty Cat, or is that just what you call Kitty
Tora-san. Tora-san.
Tora. Like tiger?
Yeah, tiger.
Tora.
I have a little plushie that I've had ever since I was born. Called Tiger.
Oh.
She's a little gray cat with stripes, so I was like, Tora-san.
Tora-san. My cat is also a gray cat.
What's your cat's name?
Gumby.
Gumby! Oh my god, that's the name of my friend Kiki's little boy cat.
Aww! Matching cat names.
That's pretty great.
It's a good cat name. My dad suggested it as a joke, and I'm like, actually, I love it.
That's cute.
Yeah, like, that's his. That's her name now. I'm gonna misgender my cat. It's my cat. I'll do what I want.
Even space bugs? But who should? No. I'm talking about gameplay bugs. Your space bugs are safe. Your space bugs are fine. Your any other kinds of bugs. Entomologists, we love you.
Yeah, no, we like bugs.
Yeah, we love bugs.
I'm a bug enjoyer.
Me too. I have a little surprise coming up soon that is bug themed and Ani themed.
Oh, I'm excited. I love to see. You're gonna have some kind of Annie bug.
It's me.
It's you, an Annie bug. But yes.
Yes, I got some more.
Your favorite is Ghibli, and you like 90s era anime. Is that correct? What you said? I like that, but also I gotta remember one of my favorite recent anime, Promare, went crazy with their animation. Studio Trigger is pretty wild. Also, Promare was very funny to me.
Promare was freaking great. Anything Studio Trigger is freaking fantastic. I love the effect animation in Demon Slayer. I keep calling it Dragon Slayer. There's no dragons in it. Demon Slayer is really good. I think that there's a lot of standout animation in That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime. I
have watched that.
It is an isekai, but it is probably one of the top tier isekais. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, so it was Rimu something. I thought there was another part of it. Rimuru. Okay, I was like, I feel like there's another one. Yeah, Studio Trigger is good. Are you at all looking forward to the next season of Panty and Stocking? Speaking of Studio Trigger, okay, yeah. No,
I haven't watched any Panting and Stocking period, but I'm excited to watch it.
Oh, sick! I think it's a continuation, so you might oughta. I actually have no idea. It's not out, so I assume it's a continuation. Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna check it out when it comes out. Studio Trigger is very impressive. And what was I gonna say? I don't remember. I like Rimuru. I've seen
Rimuru is really cute.
Little blue person.
I have a penchant for force feminizing men, so that was like really good.
You know, I reject your manliness and make you femme. Huzzah.
I will make you a woman. I will fix you.
That's ridiculous. I do
it with like a lot of robot. I do a lot with robot masters because we get as Mega Man fans, we get crumbs when it comes to female robot masters. Mega Man 9 was the first time that we ever got a female robot master.
Yeah.
And in Mega Man X, we get 0 female Mavericks.
Robot masters. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
They're called Mavericks in Mega Man X, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, like but yeah, we get 0, right? And so I am left with no other option but to fix them myself.
That's fair. I mean, sometimes if they won't give you what you need, you have to do it. You have to do all the work yourself.
Yes. And I am willing to do it. I am ready for the task.
If I must, someone has to do it. It might as well be me.
Mm-hmm.
I do think I do understand that. I'm like, give me the, and I mean, there's a lot of female robot masters in fan games though. There's one in particular that has 4 boys and 4 gals. Well, that's nice.
That rocks. And also there's they fixed the problem in Mega Man X by adding more female characters, but they are just assistants. They're not bosses, which I really would have appreciated, like some female bosses, some little girl boss. But I take what I can get.
Are bosses in the game? Are they like bad guys? Like you have?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we do like a good female villain.
Like a good villain. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I love Splash Woman. I'm trying to convert her to heroism, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job. But I mean, it won't change the fact that she's attractive. And she didn't start out as a villain.
A hero's she was tainted. She was converted to evil.
Mm-hmm.
Which is totally fine. I'm okay with it. Nobody asked, but I'm okay with it.
No evil.
No evil?
No evil.
No evil. But
yeah, evil.
But you want the evil characters in the Mega Man games.
I want I want females to be in power by any means. Even if they have to be a villain, then like that's fine. But like, I'm not campaigning for villains.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you were pro evil. As I am aware, you would never be such a thing.
Me hero.
I thought that was your answer to the Mega Man games question. I was like, what? I'm like, I don't know. Is that what they're called?
Me hero?
Mega Man Me Hero.
No, I was just saying me hero.
I figured it out. I figured it out eventually because I saw the question that you're about to read. I think it says, yeah, that one. And I'll let you read it, but I thought you were immediately answering it. And I was like, okay.
Ani, can I ask what your favorite Classic and X games are? My favorite games are controversial. I've been told multiple times that my favorite Mega Man X game is insane.
Well, do so.
It's Mega Man X6. It's my favorite game. Mega Man X6 is my favorite Mega Man X game. I love it. It's my favorite Mega Man X game because the story is my favorite. The gameplay is my favorite. It's actually what I'm basing my entire platformer upon. Yes, there are some critical flaws with Mega Man X6, such as the nightmare effects, which make me actually just want to eat my arms. But as far as like the gameplay goes and the aesthetics and the beauty of that game, it is my favorite game. I play it for fun. Also, I hate myself, so I love torturing myself constantly.
Not that.
Put myself in a torture chamber constantly.
Like my favorite game, the worst thing you can imagine.
Okay, it's fun though. To me, it is fun, and there are some kind of insanely stupid parts of it, but that's kind of like the charm of it to me, honestly.
That's very fair. I mean, I can't say shit as a Sonic enjoyer.
You guys have been suffering over some periods of time.
Yeah, I can't say anything as a Sonic enjoyer. It's just like very actually there's been some good stuff coming out recently.
Yeah?
Yeah. The Sonic X Shadow Generations is really good.
Oh yeah.
That one's fun.
Did you play that?
I did. I played it on stream. And like I played the DLC too. It was very good. Yeah, honestly, and then like they're doing the Sonic congratulations for Cross Worlds. I haven't seen Cross Worlds, but I'm sure it'll be good. But what was I gonna say? Oh, the DC X Sonic comic and is still coming out.
Oh, that looks
and
good.
That's fun. So I think only the first one is out right now. If not, the second one came out recently. I haven't read it yet, but it's delightful. It's not deep. It's nothing crazy. It's just fun.
I like the banter.
Yeah. That's kind of what it is. It's again like nothing too deep, but it's very cute, and I like who they've been pairing the characters up with. Like Amy with the one Flash with Sonic is an obvious, and it's cute. The Batman,
Amy and Wonder Woman, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's Amy and Wonder Woman. It's Cyborg and Tails. They have obviously Sonic and the Flash, and they have Shadow and Batman, which is so hilarious. And then I think they did Knuckles and Superman. Oh wait, no, it wasn't was it Cyborg? I think it was actually the Green Lantern. I think I'm mixing them up. I thought I saw Cyborg. No, it was Cyborg. There is Green Lantern, and I'm having a hard time remembering who they paired him up with. Oh, I think they literally paired him up with, like, Silver, which makes a lot of sense.
So, Superman?
Superman and Knuckles. No, they paired up Silver with, oh my god. The Green Lantern. I'm not a guy that is aware of DC as much.
Yeah.
So I apologize to the DC fans out there that I am just like...
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm just like disrespecting them outwardly.
I literally only engage with DC 3 Teen Titans. That's about it.
That's so fair.
Also, I like Superman. I like Superman quite a bit because he's the kind of hero that I want to be. Like he chooses kindness over anything else.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with Superman, and again, most of the stuff that I know is also like proxy knowledge. So like with this Sonic and DC, usually it's like something I'm already kind of aware of, and they're like, oh, they also put these characters in it. So I'm kind of a DC ignorant, but it's
I think I finished my little animation.
Oh gosh, see, I finished a line. you're amazing. Show me that little guy. Hello, guys, doing a dance. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself real quick so I can. Do you have the music on it, or is it just doing a little dance?
I'll put the music on.
I just want to. I haven't heard the music, so let me.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me play it.
I'm gonna be quiet real quick so I can listen to your stream.
Awesome. Hello, Charizard Lord. What's up? Also, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Hello, Charizard Lord. What's up? Also, thank you for the lurk. Okay, let me play the song. Here it comes. Okay,
I'm ready.
Let me play the song. Here it comes.
I'm ready.
iTunes is actually the worst. So it'll take me like 2 seconds. Okay. It'll take me like 2 seconds. Okay. There you go. Oh, here it goes. There you go. Oh, here it goes. So it's 25 seconds, but I freaking love that dichotomy.
No,
like that
it's
freaking
so good. I love the little bit of the like lavender town almost seeping through in there.
Right?
Yeah.
Ugh, I love that so much.
No, that's really good. I like it. I like the like you were talking about earlier, the dichotomy between like the do and then out of nowhere it's like whoa.
Yeah, she's like a little bit of a creepster. Now I gotta edit a video with her, and I'll be good.
I love. She's a cutie.
Yay! Thank you. That means a lot. I gotta grab my laptop. Be right back.
Burb. See, you over here making a full animation, and I'm like, I made like one hair. I did one hair. One line. Such is the way that things are.
Okay, here I am. Okay. More questions?
More questions. Yep. If you're ready. So the second one is, what is your most recently watched animated thing that you've enjoyed? Like, have you watched anything that was new or new to you as of late that you would like to share?
Dan Da Dan is really good.
Ooh, Dan Da Dan. Are you gonna see the movie? Or are you thinking about seeing the movie?
I mean, if I can catch up to the anime, yes.
Oh, how far are you in?
I stopped watching after like, there was an episode with like Speed Granny that like I was watching like in order and as it was releasing. But now that everything is out, I can just go back and binge it. But
gotcha.
I stopped at the train episode.
Oh, okay. So you're still pretty early on.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, I like it. I like it a lot. I am caught up in quotation marks with season 1. I'm planning on seeing the movie. Hopefully, if it plays near me. But we were talking about studios earlier. I really like the studio that does Dan Da Dan.
What are they called?
It's Science Saru or Saru Science, and I don't remember which way is which. But it's headed by Masaki, and he did like Devilman Crybaby. He did like Punch Heart or something like that. I'm so bad with names. And he did, I'm trying to think, he's done like a bunch of like movies. I don't know if you know Mind Games. He did Mind Games. And the studio has, Science Saru has done a lot of stuff. And they are doing, I think their current projects are they're doing Sanda, which is like an anime about a kid who can turn into Santa Claus and is trying to like revive Christmas. It sounds
sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a good time. I don't know how far they're in production, but they're also going to be working on a reboot. I don't know exactly what it is, but they're making another Ghost in the Shell.
Oh,
So
so like a reboot or a remake or
yeah,
what?
I don't know. I don't know like what the nature of it is. I don't know if it's a continuation. I don't know if it's a reboot. I just know
Sounds
that
fun.
yeah, no, and
Both of those sound fun.
yeah, their animation style is really cool. So I think they'll knock it out of the park, if in no other way than just animation alone. Um, with Ghost in the Shell and probably Sonda, but I'm not as familiar with Sonda as an IP.
And we love animation all the way around here.
Yeah, no, 100% not untrue. I think
yeah, that's my favorite. I'm trying to think. I watched Madoka Magica, and I really, really, really like how they blend.
They have like
mediums.
Yeah, they got some mixed media animation going on and like mixed styles, and that's really fun.
Big fan of that. I'm trying to incorporate that in my next game because there's an area. I'm trying not to speak too much about it because there's spoilers, but there's an area that is lived in by angels.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to make it feel very uncanny and weird, and like put pictures in the game and like make my own mishmashes and stuff to make it feel so uncanny and weird.
Yeah, and if you need any like uncanny type inspiration stuff like that, I would definitely look into Yume Nikki. They do a lot of that kind of stuff. Yeah. I assume you were aware of the title.
I am familiar with that.
Yeah, so that's like a good kind of reference to have. Not that you're like don't know how to do it, but I think it's good to be able to look at stuff.
That's some good like inspiration right there. Like that's some good stuff.
And then I think I've already answered this on my end a couple times, but I've been watching Common Side Effects. I finished Common Side Effects, and that is really good.
What's that?
So it is a Adult Swim animation, if you're familiar with Adult Swim.
I am.
Yeah, they came out with Common Side Effects, which is from most of the same studio as Sovereign Rain, I believe. And it's really engaging, and I think it's probably one of the better storytelling pieces of media, like animated media, that I've seen in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, like I would definitely recommend watching it.
Is that the show where they kind of like dice, like they kind of do like a assault on like the animation industry, or is that a different show?
I think that's a different show. This show is about the pharmaceutical company.
Okay. Okay. What's it called? Common Side Effects?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I recommend if anyone is trying to find something. It's the first season's fully out.
This is the one. This is the one that I was referring to. They do like a there's an episode where they talk about the just like the entertainment industry, I believe, or something like that, and how like kind of oppressive it is to the people who work in it. I think I remember watching something about it.
I would have to watch it again, maybe. Most of it, I mean, I would not be surprised at all if there was a segment like that, because it is a very based show.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
There's Chippy again.
Yeah, this is Chippy.
There's Chippy.
This is my freaking favorite pictures of Chippy ever.
It's a cutie picture.
I'm looking for.
Keep your hands off his Izoken.
Hazelcan?
Hazelcan?
Who?
I don't know. They told me to keep my hands off them.
I think that's like some kind of I don't know, some kind of
Something.
guy.
I don't know who that is. I will keep my hands off of them though.
Who is that? Is that from?
To my knowledge, it is not from Common Side Effects.
It is definitely not. It's an anime character, I'm pretty sure.
I figured, but I was being silly. It's an anime completely based on animation and
Is it called Keep Your Hands Off?
Is that keep?
Yeah. Or are you saying keep your hands off of it?
Nope, it's fully called, the whole title is called Keep Your Hands Off Izoken.
Oh, okay. We thought you were hating on us.
I'm just like, what did I do? I think that it is... Am I wrong? Yeah, this is directed by Masaki. That's what they were talking about. I was like, this is one of his works. I don't know if this is... Yeah. By Studio Saru. So I have not seen that one, but it looks very him. Yes, the whole name. Yep. It looks good. I mean, I might be biased because I obviously like the director.
Mm-hmm.
The director's work, rather. I don't know the director. Too. The director might be an asshole, but...
He might be a huge...
I hope not.
We hope not. We both hope not.
I hope not. I don't know. You never know. You just like someone, you think they're cool, and they come out as an asshole. Like, why couldn't you have come out as something else? Like someone who's really cool.
Yeah, some people I'm like,
Oh, you putting the glitch effects in there, like the fading in and out? That's fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to make her fade in for a long period of time. It looks like I'm just gonna have to kind of automate the opacity.
What are you using?
Like, what? This is Final Cut Pro. It's my favorite program to use for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's still too fast. That's still way too fast.
I think it's just because it's such a short period of time.
Just like go here. Maybe
you could cheat it a little bit and like start it on like a 5 or like a kind of a low opacity, so it seems like it's going slower.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I was already there, and you were saying the thing I was doing as I was doing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're animators. We got the same.
We're animators.
We're animators.
We got the same brain.
Same
distortion. Where's my bad TV?
Oh, you got presets.
Yeah.
But
ooh, that's scary.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to Keep Your Hands Off Izoken on my list of things I need to watch. I still need to finish Utena, which I have not finished.
Yeah, sword lesbians.
Sword lesbians. I love sword lesbians. I need to finish it.
I need more lesbian media. That's the thing. I make comments about this kind of constantly. But I feel like lesbian content in a mainstream on mainstream platforms is just like freaking people settle for the most crummy like things like
the bar has never been lower.
Like people saying that like a honkai or whatever is like, oh my god, this is so lesbian. It's like it may have those like lesbian undertones, but since they live in China, they can't show anything even like they can't even talk about their relationships. And I don't like the fact that like it's dazzling, it looks really nice. I have my own problems with MiHoYo and their colorism, but this they're like it looks like cool. That like I can agree that it's got a dazzling look to it. But
I get the appeal, but
yes, but I don't think that it's enough. I think that I would rather have a like lesbian media that is unabashedly lesbian instead of hiding away from the fact that it's women loving women, because we get a lot of that for in gay media, on movies, television. We get a lot of that, but I don't see a lot of it, and maybe that's just because I don't go outside. But I feel like I watch a lot of stuff, so and I don't see a lot of lesbians being represented in a like you know a way that's like outward. Yeah, that's out and proud. I want to feel that way with lesbian media, but I haven't seen it.
Have you seen the the Gundam, the Mercury one?
Yeah, okay, that one is great. That one is great.
Okay,
that one is great.
I was like,
that one is like straight up.
If you haven't seen that one, I haven't watched it, but from what I saw, that just like, to me, I was that seemed like pretty direct to me.
That's what I'm talking about. And they do just talk about getting married and all that stuff. That is like really cool. That's really cool.
Okay, good. I was like, I'm fully prepared to be told I'm wrong because I've actually never seen it. But I'm like, if you haven't seen it, I would love for you to, because I've only ever heard good things about it. So I'm like, if that's incorrect and I'm misunderstanding the media, then I'll accept that. But it's like, it might be worth a try, but I'm hearing that you are already fully aware of it.
And not only am I fully aware of it, I love it.
Perfect.
I think
just
it's
more
fantastic.
Of that, please.
More of that. More of the women saying, being in openly gay relationships with each other and not having to hide it or have to like freaking code it in some kind of weird mihoyo nonsense to where the freaking government doesn't find out. Give us something that we can chew and eat and swallow.
Trying to enjoy the media, damn it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to enjoy it and feel like I have something out there in the world that like freaking, represents me. Not only represents me, but like, kind of tells me that there's other people out there that think I'm okay, because sometimes it doesn't feel like that. It really doesn't feel like that sometimes.
That's very, I definitely understand. But yeah, I think I am trying to think of like, aside from that one, yeah, there's not a lot.
Yeah.
There's definitely like Ooh, look at it go. Sorry, I got distracted by your animation.
I'm proud of this one. This one looks good.
Looks good. Yeah. I love that.
I'm done.
Oh my goodness, already? We have a whole other hour.
We got this. I guess I'll play some Mega Man.
There's Kase-san.
After I post it. Kase-san!
Oh, that's explicit.
Yuri? Okay.
Oh.
That's different.
Kase-san? What is that? Is that straight up like... Is that...
What? Hinty?
Is that hinty?
Not explicit looks... Okay, explicit. Okay. Let me see.
Oh, this looks cute.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's almost giving like...
I've seen this!
It's almost giving like...
This is where this freaking GIF is from. Yeah, I've actually watched this.
What GIF? Oh, that GIF. Yeah. No,
I've watched this.
So it's just like...
I think it's great.
That looks really cute.
It's extremely cute, and I love it.
This looks like... I'm
sad that people...
the tomboy, like, soft girl. That's cute.
I've been in things like that. That's very like close to my heart. It's a little like tears coming from my eyes that like whenever someone says this Yuri, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that 20 times. It's like the only thing. There's like only like a handful of good like movies and TV out there. That's Yuri. But like, that means that there are some great gems though. It's just a little like, it's like, damn,
it's like I wish there were more.
Yeah.
There's the good ones. I mean, I am always like, especially with like representative media, I'm always like, I am someone who likes problematic stuff. So I'm like, as much as I love like these soft, like cute stories, I'm like, do something evil. Be like be evil. Be problematic.
I'm writing some pretty toxic, evil stuff.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm like, I do love a cute little story. I also love something with some grit. And I think that I think I 100% agree with you. There needs to be more lesbian content.
And
not just like straight up, you know, male gays fucking.
And that's a problem too. That's a problem too. It's like, we need lesbian content made by lesbians for lesbians.
Yep. As an asexual, I agree.
Bars.
But yeah, no, I like it. I think it's important, and I mean, you watch Madoka Magica, and I haven't watched it in a while.
Kind of got some Yuri themes in it, but like I don't think that it's
not
like
overt. It's not overt. Yeah. If I recall, it's like it has undertones. It's not overt, but it's good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes for a sec because I gotta post this stuff on TikTok and stuff.
Why do you have to close your eyes?
Because I can't track my face and use my phone at the same time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just like, I can't look when I post this. I can't.
I can open my mind's eye. I just can't open my eyes.
Yes. Hi, Despair Bear. Thank you, and hello, Oliver.
Got my dance ready to go.
So I need to, number one, animate more smaller projects, and number two,
it's fun.
Yeah, I'm doing at the end of the month. I'm gonna be doing a full like 24-hour animation, so I can have it like something done.
Yeah. Do a grind. Yeah. I did that for
your game jam.
For OLV.
OLV, yeah. It looked and it was. I want you to know that shit blew me away. Like, I know people be doing game jam games, but like to have like a full little soundtrack, all art, all writing, like all coding, I was just like, my God, in 24 hours, that's crazy work.
Plus a nap, so a little bit under 24 hours.
That's crazy, dude. I don't know how you pull that off. And you snuck a nap in there?
I just love my games. I've never been so fortunate as to have idling be my only thing. And like I idle, I do music, and I make games for a living. And that's something like I will never take. I never take that for granted, you know. So it's like anytime that I have an idea, it's like I got to do it. I got to make sure that I'm working for the people that have put me in this position. You know what I mean?
That's so cool. When you say idling, you are an idol?
Like, yes, I'd like to call myself like an idol.
Oh, I mean, it's an accurate description.
Thank you. I make albums and singles and lots of music, but this month I'm finally getting back to personal projects because I have not had the chance to make my own music for myself. So I'm going to start my second album called I'm a Hero. The first album was called I'm a Girl. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue my series and put out some singles and try to be the best idol I can be. And I'm also trying to move back to Japan, so it's all part of that.
I thought you were already in Japan for some reason.
That's what I want people to think.
Well, you're correct. You fooled me. Until this moment, I just assumed you were in Japan.
I'm trying to go back. I grew up there, and I would love to continue my career, open a game studio, and continue to be an idol. If I charted on Oricon before I died, that's my goal.
I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
I hope you can achieve that. I think you can.
Appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not trying to blab about me too much. I really appreciate you listening, man. Oh no.
I think there's a lot to hype up.
Thank you. That's really
you
nice.
Are amazing.
That's really nice of you. I think the same thing of you. That's why I was hyping you up immediately.
You're too kind. I am just a guy.
I'm not too kind. You are insanely talented.
I'm a raging bitch. Okay, don't correct me.
No. Okay. I'm not. I'm not. I don't think that I'm mean. Okay. I don't think I'm mean. But I am not nice to freaking mediocre people. I can't stand mediocrity. I can't. So you are not mediocre. And I think that with my whole entire heart, I am extremely assiduous and critical of art because I've grown up around it, and my whole career has been centered around it. So you can believe me when I tell you that I think that you're above, like you're freaking above and beyond. You know,
I love being called above average.
Like that's not what I meant to say. Like you're
no. I'm sorry. I'm riffing. It means a lot. I promise you. I am being silly about it because I don't know how to take compliments.
Take compliments? Okay. Yeah. Add it to the list. Add it to the pile. I'm gonna add you to the pile of people that I compliment that don't know how to deal with it.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't ever know. It's not a bad thing to have, but I'm sure it's frustrating for people who are like, no, shut up. I think you're great. It's like, oh, I'm just a modest little man. It's like, no, fuck you.
I think that people feel that same way about me because it's not that I don't think that I can do good things. It's the fact that I know I can do better. And I'm always, I am never satisfied. And my friend has confronted me about this. My friend actually confronted me about this recently. It's like, Ani, you can just slow down, I was like, hell no, I cannot. My whole life is iterate, grow, level up. If I ever stop, I don't think that I could ever be satisfied. I love learning new things. I love implementing new techniques. I love making things. I just love upgrading my process. So to ask me to be satisfied is an impossibility because it's like we are forever evolving. Thank you for bonking me, even though I have a shield. You can't hit me.
I don't know why that tickled me so. I have a shield. You can't hit me. Just so you know.
You literally can't hit me.
But yeah. Skipper asked what your preferred game engine to work with is.
I'm in Game Maker currently. I love Game Maker. The reason why I did it is because Undertale was made in Game Maker, and I have a lot of experience with Game Maker. Oh, really? I need your help. I need your help. Help me, please. Please help me.
Yeah. Skipper.
Please have me on Discord.
He works in stuff a lot, and he's actually come on stream and gave me like a very rudimentary. He's very good at what he does. He had to start from like absolutely knowing nothing and help me like out, and he was very kind to offer his time to me to show me the basics of Game Maker, and I really appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so if he would be willing to help you out, I would certainly recommend him. But I will not put that onus on him if it is not an undertaking he wants to take on.
If you don't want to help me, I just need rubber ducks. I just need someone to like freaking bounce questions and ideas off of, because some people are like, okay, Game Maker server has improved, but some of those people in there, they need to be punished. They need to be punished to the fullest extent because they're mean. They're mean to people who are just starting to code. Look, not all of us went to freaking college for coding. Not all of us know everything about coding. You don't have to treat us like freaking idiots when we don't know what the heck we're trying to learn. We're trying to learn. I can't stand it when freaking these freaking programmers, bro. Oh, like they're just so freaking pretentious and annoying. I can't stand them so much. But the Game Maker server has gotten better. Like there's some people in there that have just like that are just genuinely good at teaching me. at stuff like asking me good questions and stuff like that. Can you give an example of a question you might have? I need to make this dash animation. I need to make this dash after image last until the character touches the ground. How do I do that? Here's my code, and I know and I know how to talk you through it.
You have is the code on stream?
Oh, no, that's just an example of a question.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, what? That doesn't seem like such a crazy ask.
It's one part of thousands.
That's fair. But yeah. Also, Skipper, if I didn't mean to offer you up again. I am sure Annie would understand if you would not be able to do
100%. I'll just go back to the mines.
But if that is something that you'd be willing to help out with, you're certainly welcome to contact her. However y'all can sort that out.
Yes, I would love that.
But yeah, Skipper's great. Whenever I'm done with this project, I have like a game I kind of wanted to work on. I was also thinking of just like bringing him on to be my personal tutor, if of course he was okay with that and willing. If he was not, I'm very respectful. I will not put you in an awkward position, and I will not make you feel bad. But yeah, making video games is fun, except when it's not.
And when it's not, I take my pickaxe and I ram it into the code as hard as I can until it works for me. Because that is exactly, I go through brute force. I swear to God, I will never give up. I will not let my projects go into development hell. I will complete my games and finish them. I can't stand even the idea of giving up on a game.
That's so fair and so valid. Me working on this thing for fucking 2 years is crazy. But I'm not giving up. And not giving up.
Yeah. You're still working on it. That's what really matters.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can get a good chunk, if not all of it, done this month. This week has been so crazy hectic with just the amount of work I've been having to do just in my outside life. But I won't get into that because it's number one, not interesting. It's just me working a lot, and it doesn't.
Well, you deserve to have more time to do your art because it's great.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm having fun with the animation, animating, and also animation. The little event I'm doing. Been nice to hear everyone's takes on cartoons, one way or other. But what is I have another question for you, which kind of we were talking a little bit about, I suppose. But I guess more specifically, what is your least favorite animated thing you've ever watched?
Bad. Something that I think, oh my God, this is bad. Holy crap, this is bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly, like, even when something is unconventional or looks a little off, I mean, I could find some kind of appreciation for it. I think purposely ugly adult cartoons. Big Mouth, 100%. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I hate Big Mouth.
It's an ugly show. I can't believe, like, sometimes I miss my ex and then I remember that she liked that show and then I don't. When people talk to me about that show, I immediately put them on a watch list. It's ugly as hell and it's so
weird
dumb.
And gross.
It's okay. It's weird and gross, but it's not even smart with its weird and grossness. It's the lowest brow possible. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's not worth anybody's time. I can't believe that it got anything, any new season, anything. I can't
and
believe
a spinoff.
What?
It got a spinoff, I think, or it was in the production.
That's the kind of stuff that makes me just want to quit. It's like if stuff like that gets rewarded and greenlit, what the hell am I doing here?
Okay, you can look at it the other way, you know? Yeah. Like if stuff like that gets greenlit, then like
surely my thoughtful, surely my thoughtful like thought through and eloquent pieces of art, I'm not trying to gas myself up, but I'm literally just saying as in like as in art that I've worked on like and slaved away on for like the longest periods of my the longest periods that I could give to a piece of art. Like I think that is eloquent. I think that is storied. So it's like I think that kind of stuff like deserves a platform. Yeah, you're right. If that kind of stuff gets greenlit and people enjoy that, I'm sure that there are people out there that have the freaking mental capacity to understand something that's much, much deeper. And I think that there's a definite market for that. But I think that we are for sure in an anti-intellectualism era where people are willing to believe the dumbest stuff without any evidence behind it. People have lost their sense of critical thinking. The concept of critical thought has gone outside the window. I think that COVID had a lot to do with it, with people having to quarantine and all that, but I turned out just fine, so I'm not trying to freaking blame it all.
You don't get an excuse.
I don't think that. Yeah,
to a degree, it's an explanation, not an excusing.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that I think that people's critical thought going out the window and people enjoying dumber and dumber and dumber things is definitely discouraging on one hand, but then there are people out there that I found that can engage with deeper, more interesting, more nuanced content that has actual artistic merit, in my opinion.
And that's really fair. I mean, I can't. The amount of like TikTok slop is like you said, it's so disheartening. But it's also like, surely if this can do something, then something that I'm working with can also succeed.
And there's also some stuff out there, like common side effects and new content that is coming out in the common era that has lots of talent and thought and story put into it. So it's like we're not the only ones.
I think even Don to a degree, it's a newer property, and I think it's good. It's really good. It's definitely not like the brain rot. It's got some like silly things, but there is nuance to it, and there's like some elements of it that it's like, yeah, I mean, you use critical thinking, understand context, use media literacy, stuff like that.
Nobody has media literacy nowadays. I've been watching people play my game even. And no offense, I really appreciate the people who have been like playing it. But sometimes I'll like there will be like a thing that was explained like 2 minutes ago, and they'll be lost, and I'll be like, what has happened? Like what happened? Like because I remember like people before the COVID era, being able to track with like things that like I don't know, reading comprehension.
Oh, you want me to read? Oh, I don't know about all that.
You gotta read. You gotta listen to what people are telling us with their voices, and then remember them 2 minutes later. I understand it's hard as streamers and people, and like in the new age where we are in an information era. Like I said, we are in an anti-intellectualism era, in an information age, which is one of the craziest ironies.
Right. No, I agree. And to the credit of whoever's been playing your game on stream, and I haven't played your game yet, so I won't fully make. I will say that sometimes when I'm playing something, I will get distracted while I'm like, because whenever you're streaming, you're having to juggle a couple things. And I have ADD, so like sometimes I'll see chat, and sometimes I'll like look over at my game, and I'll be like, oh, I forgot what I was doing, and that can be hard. But
it gets distracting being a streamer, and like totally, I 100% get that. Like I forget the things that I say like 2 minutes ago. But when I'm when I'm engaging with the art, like a piece of art, especially if it's like a visual novel or something, I can go back and read it if I get like some kind of like a distraction.
That's very fair.
I totally get that.
That's my only like asterisk on that, but I don't disagree with anything you're saying.
I corroborate that asterisk.
Yeah. But there's a lot there is a lot of good stuff. Like Sinners recently came out, very good.
I want to watch that.
Oh, I won't tell you anything.
However, the trailer did not do it justice.
I never saw the trailer. It was sold to me as Corvus, you'll have to let me know what you think of it. I went into it knowing next to nothing, so maybe there was just like, I know that a lot of people are hyping it up, and I hope that doesn't detract from it. I genuinely think it's a really good movie. I think there's a lot of smart choices that were made in casting. I think there's a lot of smart choices that were made in terms of like mythology. There's a lot of smart narrative devices. Like it's a very, in my opinion, well written and well told story. And if you have a chance to watch it, I would certainly recommend it. I think it's worth supporting in theaters.
I will be watching. Did you enjoy Michael B. Jordan's dual role?
Yes. So it confused me at first a little bit. I was like, oh, because again, I went into this totally blind, and I was like I didn't even know that Michael B. Jordan played two characters. I was like, is that Michael B. Jordan and also Michael B. Jordan, or did they get someone who just looked a lot like him?
Him.
Yeah, I was like, am I being stupid right now? Like, am I being stupid right now? And I was like, no, that's him. That's him, because then they make a joke about it. The
dual role?
Again, I won't. The dual role. They make a joke about it like as soon as it's introduced. And since you already know, like, that's a thing, I only knew that Michael B. Jordan was in it and that there were vampires, and that was it. I didn't see a trailer. I didn't see anything. Someone's just like, you should go see that. It's really good. And I'm like, okay. I like movies. Yeah.
Austin Powers, Michael B. Jordan playing 3 or 4 roles. Oh, that one movie with Liam Neeson, the kick butt. I don't remember, like the bullet or whatever. Forget.
The kick butt.
Hold on.
I hope it's called. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, watch the Starship Troopers. Wow, the military is good and shooting bugs looks fun. Helldivers
Naked
2.
Gun.
Naked Gun. I've never seen that. I've heard of it.
It looks really, really funny. Yeah.
Oh, wait, is there a newer one? I thought Naked Gun was an older title.
It is. They are making a new one with Liam Neeson at the helm. Starring.
Oh, interesting. Naked Gun reboot with Liam Neeson. Is this
Leslie Nielsen and Liam Neeson? I read. Oh, also Corvus about Joe Rogan, anti-intellectual freaking mania.
Yeah.
That guy platformed freaking Terrence Howard. Once you have platformed Terrence Howard, you know you're past the point of no return. That guy thinks 1 × 1 = 2.
Oh, yep, I remember. I know this man. I was like, that name sounds familiar, and now I'm like, yep,
he's so bad.
Guy.
He's so bad. Has Liam Neeson ever done a comedy? I think so.
I'm not sure.
Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. I was laughing my butt off.
the well-known comedy, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That's crazy work.
He did Star Wars Episode 1.
That's awesome.
Okay, I'll be right back. Gotta go to the little robot's room.
All right. But yeah.
Take care of the Robodachis.
I'll take care of Robodachis. Hello, Robodachis. And truffles alike. Hated Star Wars. Yeah, Terrence Howard is something else. I don't know much about Liam Neeson's career. Hello? Hi. That it insists upon itself. I hope that, like, thank you for following. You saw my little dancer in the corner if you're on my page. If you didn't, then I'm sorry. You'll have to follow again to see the dancer. But, yeah, I hope that all of its people hyping it up is not to its detriment, because I think it's really good, but I think that at a certain point people get too up in arms about things, and then when you're like, oh, I thought it was okay, or like, I thought it was pretty good, and you don't, like, you know, suck its dick about it, then people get like pissy and it kind of sours the experience. So I want the movie to succeed because I think it's really good, and if I had more time on my hands, I would be one of the 4 bazillion video reviewer essayists or whatever singing its praises and explaining why. But since I don't, I'll just give it my review of it is very good. Is very good, and I would give it a solid recommend. I don't have really any complaints about it. And I only ever want to hear what people think about it, even if you don't like it. And I might sit there and go, oh, you don't like it? But that is not to say that I don't value your opinion, and I might ham it up and be like, oh, no, I didn't get to watch Transformers Year 1. I missed it. I missed out. I guess I could still watch it now. I actually don't know what the service is that's on it, but I heard that was really good. And I will say, the trailer for that was ass. To see the writing.
What was that?
Huh? I was trying to read what you were saying. I'm excited for you to see the writing as a reader.
As a
writer. Okay, I'm sorry.
My bad.
I genuinely was like, is that something? I don't know what it is. I feel bad when I'm like confused on things because I'm not trying to like harp on a spelling error because I'm not an asshole. I just
what? No, I didn't read that like that. You're a sweet person. I did not take that like that at all.
Thank you. I'm glad you didn't, because I didn't think that you necessarily would, but that is always my worry when I'm like, I genuinely like don't understand what something is and it just ends up being a typo, and I'm like, oh, I promise you I wasn't being passive aggressive. I genuinely was just like
it's all in the it's all in somebody's tone, okay? It's all in somebody's tone. If you're genuinely like just kind of lost, and some people, you know, have different deliveries when they talk, but I can tell your intent pretty clearly from how you speak.
Yeah, I think I just am genuine. I'm never pulling the wool over people's eyes.
I've never felt that from you. I think you're quite kind.
Thank you. I try. Yeah, I will say that Transformers 1 seems like
people really like it.
Yeah, people liked it. I saw the trailer. I think the trailer must not have done it justice because I thought the trailer looked cringe. But from what everyone
that's what I thought about Sinners, because Sinners had like they tried to like shoehorn every single twist into the freaking trailer, and I was like, I don't think this looks very good, but everybody's like about the movie. So
yeah, I mean, sometimes the marketing will really shoot shit in the foot, and that's unfortunate because I'm like it. I mean, marketing matters. I'll tell you what, marketing is very important. Because
I almost skipped the movie because I thought it was bad.
Exactly, and like it's like self-sabotage. Like, why would you do that? but like who approved this? This looks cringe. But I've heard good things about Transformers 1, and I'm not much of like a Transformers person.
Yeah.
Like I don't know much about it. I don't even think I've seen like maybe the first live action one, which is like not great. And then I've seen
it's not like
that's not a
lot of the Transformer fans don't like the Bay movies, but I think the spectacle is great. Sometimes they I don't think they get the characters right, but the CGI is love it.
Yeah, no, I don't have like necessarily like a problem with the Bay movies. I just have not seen them. I've seen the first one and I was like, it was fine. I'm like, it's an action movie, you know. It's about what I would expect it to be.
One of the most oppressed, and maybe not oppressed, but like I just feel bad for her. One of the situations and actresses is
Megan Fox.
Yeah, because
she was amazing. Because in Jennifer's Body.
Okay, because she's a freaking great actress. Okay, and then I watch the freaking Bay Formers movie, and they're just like, okay, she's cute. Oh my gosh, she's hot. Oh my gosh, she's hot for like so long, right? And then I was like, all right, I'll turn on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014. Tell me why. Every single chance they got, they were calling Megan Fox hot just for no reason. There's no freaking narrative significance. Somebody like got to direct the movie and it's like, oh my god, we got Megan Fox. Let's call her hot every 2 seconds. It's so bad.
Damn, I've never seen it, but I do feel I've never had an issue with Megan Fox, but she was definitely typecast as just being like eye candy,
like a eye candy, like a set piece,
like
which is really not cool. Which is not cool. She's got acting chops, like
like I said, my experiences with her is pretty much just I've like Jennifer's Body. I can't think of a lot of stuff that she's in. Because I don't watch a lot of stuff, if I'm honest. This is a me problem and not a Megan Fox problem.
Which is totally fair. I mean, you're a maker. Sometimes you don't have to watch things. Sometimes you don't have the time to watch things that are made.
It's true. I am a maker. That's such a good way to put it. Because anytime someone's like, "What are you watching recently?" I'm like, not really anything. And they're like, "Well, what are you doing?"
Making stuff.
And I'm like, my own stuff. I'm just drawing and stuff. And I don't know. It's hard to make conversation on that because I'm like, I'm just drawing.
I will always talk to you about. I'll always talk to you about your art. I think it's freaking pulchritudinous. I think it's beautiful.
It's what? Pulchritudinous?
Pulchritudinous. Beautiful.
I love the word that you said. Pulchritudinous. Is this a real word?
Yes, it means beautiful.
It does. I have learned. Dan gazed admiringly at pulchritudinous. That's what the dictionary told me. Pulchritudinous. I love that. Oh my gosh.
That's your art to me. That's you to me.
Aw, that's you to me. You're pulchritudinous.
Oh my god.
Pulchritudinous. Well, I was gonna try to make a pun, but my brain's so not worky right now.
You tried to do a pun. You tried to do a pulchritudinous to me.
Yes. Ah! You beat me. I did. I did try. I didn't succeed where you succeeded. But yeah. I'm trying out here in these streets to make some pulchritudinous stuff.
And you have been succeeding.
Thank you.
In my personal opinion.
Your opinion is one that is important to me.
That is something that I value because I think you're just great.
Thank you. I think you're great. I also say if you ever actually, I guess I can't. I was like, if you're in the big server thing, if you ever see me in something, you're certainly welcome to try to play along, Absolutely. And I know that you're doing your big Mega Man thing, so you probably don't have a lot of time.
I mean, I got time to hang out with you.
I would definitely love to see you in like a lobby sometime, just playing like Gartic Phone or like.
Oh yeah, I mean, wow. When are we friends with me? That's crazy.
I know, wild, isn't it?
That's pretty wild.
I mean, I wouldn't have offered to invite you to the big server thing if I didn't think you were chill. Corda says you're welcome on his shows. He does a Sunday, he does and a Monday, if I'm not mistaken. He does a Sunday night kind of talk show.
Oh, nice.
Called like, I'm so sorry, I am so bad with names, but it's like Dawn something. I'm sure he can tell you more. I am sorry, Corvus. I am also sorry to Skipper earlier because I couldn't remember what his works are called, if they're fan games or mods. You haven't done Sunday Dusk in a while, but you do a movie show and a ghost video show now. Ooh. Yeah, so nice. I remember missing movies that Corvus does, where you kind of share one of your favorite movies or a movie that you like a lot. I don't know if you pick favorites. And
I like movies.
I like movies as well. And
I like watching bad movies and being like, this movie sucks.
It has to be a movie that he's never seen. So he'll watch a movie that he's never seen and kind of just talk about it and rank it. I will say that he ranked Repo the Genetic Opera pretty low, and it did hurt me, but I understand. It's not for everyone. It is very silly.
I'm glad that you think I'm pretty great, by the way. That's nice of you to say. I tried my best to do...
And not be shitty.
Good stuff. Yeah. For real. Like, I try to do my best to be good. Make good art.
Imagine being good in this economy. Crazy work.
Oh my god. It's too much for many to afford, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's too much brain power for many to observe. It is a movie that wants to be Rocky Horror but fails. I don't think it wants to be Rocky Horror. I think it wants to be a graphic musical. Because I like Rocky Horror. And I think it's just its own thing. Plus, I like the Zydrate song. No, I mean, here's with all things, everyone's going to intake it differently. And everyone's going to see different things because everyone has different life experiences, and movies will speak to some aspects and will not speak to others, and will not, some people will just completely interpret something differently just based off of, you know, what they know, what they've seen, what they experience. So I don't agree that it's a movie that wants to be Rocky Horror, but I do see what you mean. It is kind of... I don't think it's trying to have the same kind of comedy as Rocky Horror. And I simply do not agree. But I understand not liking it, especially if you think it's just like, we're looking for LGBT creators to have on during Pride Month. Oh, lovely, lovely. Well, there you go.
I'm here.
If you're interested, look at me just like selling you to all these people for no... Sorry, I just think you're great. Yeah, sorry.
What? I think that you're great. Look,
I think you're great.
I'm happy to be supported. The community is very much appreciated. I am a lone hero, as they say. I work alone, so it means a lot that people would want to engage with me, or think that I'm cool, even in any kind of way. So that's nice.
Do you like John Waters movies?
What's a John Waters movie? Like what is one of them?
So probably his most well-known one is Hairspray.
Oh, yes.
Pink Flamingos. I feel like I know Pink Flamingos. I don't feel like it's as well known as Hairspray.
There's an interesting Hairspray.
Hairspray from the 80s before it was a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I there's an interesting Hairspray freaking trivia that I forgot, but I think it has to do with the musical.
Has something to do with the musical or with the John Waters movie? I don't
with John Waters in general. I can't remember, but I'll look it up in a second. See if I can.
I can't. I don't know if I was like, I don't.
It's way too. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot a little piece of trivia. I'll remember it later.
But yeah, he's got what is it? He's got Pink Flamingos. He also has the what is it called? It's like Murder Mothers or something outrageous. Let me just consult Google real quick. John Waters movies. Serial Mom. That's what it's called.
That's funny.
Polyester. I'm just doing ones I've heard of. I've heard of Polyester.
I wanted to be when I was younger, I wanted to be a film director because I love movies. But as I grew up, I realized that my strength was with music. So I focused on music, and then I learned animation, and those two things blended into a serious obsession with wanting to make the best video game that I can make. So now I'm just like obsessed with making video games.
Valid.
And I think that now I have like all of the tools that I need to do something like that.
I think you can. I think once you get a hold of coding and can make it your bitch, you're gonna be unstoppable.
I'm so excited to do that.
Yeah. You have not seen any of his movies. I've seen a couple of John Waters. I didn't know Crybaby was his. I've never seen it, but I know of it. If you're looking for like, I mean, I'm sure Annie knows more about queer movies that she's seen. Directors
maybe.
Or something. Because I know that we talked about a couple animes. They're not movies, though.
Yeah, and I don't even know if those are written by queer people.
That's fair. I know.
I know that I'll be among a minority moving to. Oh, what?
Firestein? Is that his name? He's a director. Nope, that's not who I'm thinking of. Can't remember. He's made musicals. I can't remember his name. He makes stuff. Nice. But Hairspray, I don't even know if John Waters himself is queer. I just know.
I think he's gay.
Is he gay? Oh, I mean, not surprised.
I think so. Oh, he's super gay.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely. Hold on, I will find this one. Harvey Firestein is this man's name. He is a playwright.
Hey, Meister, remember this part? Mommy and Daddy, why don't you freaking love me? I sung that song while playing this game.
Playing. Oh my god. You're freezing it. Oh no, you got exploded. Harvey's great.
I got exploded.
You got exploded.
I was singing a song around this area, and a lot of my Robodaches remember it very fondly because of the song.
Because you got... did you say that because you got murdered? Or just
I think I was just venting
unrelated?
about the fact that like I don't have like I think I was just like parodying like I was like hanging out like making like the singing idly and then like going too deep and like venting in the lyrics.
Oh no. That's silly.
Silly sillies.
You are a goobus. But yes,
Goobus.com.
goobus.com.net.
Okay, I'm done. .net.
Okay. But yeah,
I've trauma
heard,
dumping. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just trauma.
No, you've heard of what?
I've heard
of what?
this man's voice. Harvey Fierstein. He plays Yao in Mulan. He's in other things, but that's what I think of.
Oh, word.
Yeah. I'm also trying to think of. I mean, Tu Wong Fu is a very beloved ? Piece of queer media. It's not. I feel like is on your list. Okay, I think it's charming. I think you have to keep in mind that it is one of those movies that comes with an asterisk. Because it came out at a certain time, that doesn't make it not good, but it's just like one of those things where you have to be like, yes.
The early 2000s or something like that.
Even older. It's from like the 70s.
Okay, so like, is there like homophobia or like something that didn't age well or something like that?
No, it's just because it is a the movie is about some drag queens. Is it 90s? I thought it was older than that. My bad.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's about drag queens, and it has a character that is definitely like trans. Like within the story, like she's just like there's characters that are just drag queens who are like just drag queens, and then there's a character that is like trans, and they don't really differentiate the two.
Okay.
And
that's fair. Like trans sensibility in media has just now started to get some progression, so that's fair enough to assume. You kind of just have to like bite your tongue with older media in that way, because not even trans people really knew how to talk about it back then.
Yeah, there's a character. It is extremely progressive for its time. Especially when you keep in account that like they didn't have like these verbiages, right? They didn't have like really like a way to be like I'm trans. They're just like I'm a woman, right? But like drag queens also exist, and they're not like mutually exclusive. Like you can be trans and you can be a drag queen, and it doesn't. There's no differentiating it, and it doesn't differentiate it in the movie. And there's obviously like it talks about like the concept of homophobia and stuff like that, and it's a good movie. It's a good movie, asterisks with like the representation aspect and stuff like that. But it does have like it's just played by like straight dudes.
Word.
So that doesn't cast like actual transgender. Doesn't none of that. But it's. I'm not going to sit here and shit on it because I think it did a lot of good things for the time it was made. And I can see where like there would be problems here and there. There's not like, I'm trying to think. I've only seen it like once or twice, but there's a couple things that I'm like, they might say some outdated phrasing.
Yeah. But that's
pretty
standard
expected. Yeah.
For this kind of era of like queer media, it's like we didn't even have the tools to talk about it, and if we did, it was not a mainstream thing. It like only a few people really had access or were repeating these verbages back and forth.
Right. There was a lot of like, I was a woman born in a man's body type
stuff.
Yeah. Like that, I think that's probably like a common verbiage that I hear from like that time.
It's archaic, but like they didn't have the tools, so they didn't really know how to speak about it.
Right, and I mean, really, you didn't want to draw too much attention to it for your own safety, and I'm sure like people can relate to that now, but at least there's like a louder voice that's helping you like figure it out.
Thank you so much for the heart power, you guys.
Yeah. High power, heart power, activated.
Heart power.
Kido. Yeah, drag is for everyone, and it is not.
Drag is for all.
It's for all. Drag is for all. If you want to drag, you just drag. Drag around. Drag around.
Drag.
Oh, I turned my music off. And I didn't notice because I was too busy yapping.
I drag the bodies of my enemies. You are making okay. Okay.
Oh,
all right. Got it.
I lied.
No, it's fine. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Say what you want to do. Say what you need to say. I know what you say. What you need to say. Because listen, I want you to be don't shut up. I want you to be honest with me. If you're evil secretly, just be honest with me.
I'm not evil.
Are you evil?
No.
Are you sure? Evil. Because it just occurred some evil.
No. I never do that. I'm not evil. I'm a good puppy. I do good puppy things. I might be associated with evil things. I just work here.
Okay. Look, I am familiar with a certain devil girl that lives in hell and is, surrounded by a bunch of evil people, but chooses kindness. So look, it's possible.
Yeah. I am acquainted with this devil girl. I know of her.
She's nice.
She seems cool.
She seems aight. She's aight.
She's aight? Okay.
She aight.
I'm planning on meeting her, hopefully.
Super awesome. I can't wait to see your thoughts.
But yeah. I would never do evil.
Cool. You would never do evil.
I would never.
Is that a fact?
Yes. My evil days are behind me.
Evil and morality in general are subjective and should be considered based off of actions, harm caused, and intentions. All the devils I know are cool as hell and not evil.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. I don't think that. I don't know. I think that there are some things that are objectively immoral, like murder, like innocence. Like if you're like, oh god, okay, never mind. This is the nuance. It's surrounding me. Oh god, no. The nuance is choking me like a symbiote. Don't talk about it. Being a hero is hard. I think everyone should choose kindness. There we go.
I agree. Everyone should choose kindness. So I will. Are you okay if we talk a little longer? We're technically.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah. We forgot we got distracted talking about gay people. Where's my questions?
I have one more question. I only made 4 questions because I anticipated that everyone would be yappers, and I was correct. At first, I was like, maybe I should have more questions. And I'm like, no. Everyone here, everyone that I plan on having on here is a yapper. And they don't really need the help, but I have it there just in case. So, the last question is, what is your animation hear me out? As in, what is a title you really enjoy, but you feel like it's shit on? Or a title that you feel like you have to, like, defend?
Like, sell to people?
Like, you have to sell to people. Yep.
In movies and animation, I don't know if I have, like, a... If there's anything risky, I feel like maybe it's, like... Double King, but that's just a really cool art in general. I don't think anybody's necessarily opposed to it unless you're a freaking plebe and can't stand having your brain prodded around in for 2 seconds. I don't know.
Double King.
That's a good piece of art.
I've seen this around. I have not finished this up.
It's a good one.
No,
I'm trying to think of something that like is like that I like that like I turn on and then people are like, oh, really, Anji? But like I feel like there's not many things like that.
Sorry, I just have good taste. I never have to sell it to people.
No. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that I may watch that is like not as palatable to some as it is to me.
I'm glad you mentioned this because like I was aware of this and it was something that I'm like, oh, I should really watch that, and I didn't know what it was called. I just saw it around.
It's Double King.
Double King, yeah.
Double King's good.
Because I've definitely seen these little creatures, and I've seen some of this stuff. Maybe I have seen this. I don't think I've seen it in a long time though. I'll have to watch it again. Isle of Dogs is highly underrated. Isle of Dogs is really good. Although
Isle of Dogs is cool.
Yeah, Isle of Dogs is really good. I know that like Wes Anderson can either be like a hard sell or like a hard pass for people. Mm-hmm. He's a pretty divisive director.
I'm trying to think of something that I watched that people like. A movie that I put on, but man, I don't know. I'm really thinking about it. Something that's a hear me out. Like, please watch this with me. I need you to watch it with me. Man.
Do you have any like games maybe? Because I feel like games
Off by Mortis Ghost 100%. Selling people on that game is kind of tough because it's a little unconventional and creepy. But when it comes to animation, trying to get people to watch Bleach is like pulling teeth. It's like one of my favorite animes ever, but nobody wants to watch it. Yeah,
I've never seen Bleach either. Yeah, I've seen a couple I've seen a couple episodes that just like used to be on TV. I haven't watched in order, so like seeing the random ass episodes is kind of hard, especially with like anime, because it's like you have no idea what's going on.
Bleach is so good, guys. Bleach is one of my favorite animes of all time. The characters are so good. Beach episode slaps. Like everybody, like all the filler is good. Like I love all the filler. I love filler in general, so I might be a little biased, but the filler in Bleach is preem.
I think that sometimes filler, and it depends on what it is, of course. I think things that get dubbed as filler, in my opinion, are usually just like slower character development shows or episodes, and then people get all pissy. They're like, there's no action, and I'm like, okay, but there's like important shit happening.
There's story though. There's cool story going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's like stuff that leads up to other things and has like a payoff. It's like usually like, of course, like this is not always true. But in general, when I see people label shit as filler, half the time it's like a slow, like, character building episode that gives you an idea of, like, motivations and shit like that. I'm like, this is not filler, dude. This is motivation.
Yeah, or backstory, where it's like, they just want to see freaking things explode. And it's like, bro, there's more to the freaking show than just things blowing up.
Doesn't filler technically mean... Yeah, but I think colloquially, it is now just like... I think it's now just
colloquially,
like...
Yeah.
Colloquially,
people
it has
just
changed.
People just like to call episodes that aren't in the mainline story for Bleach. I didn't really like Bleach filler. I loved it! Ah!
Yeah. I mean, you know, and you can say that, you know, you're allowed not to like it. That's totally fine. Yeah. I'm speaking. Totally I've never seen Bleach. I can't speak. I don't have an opinion. I'm opinionless on this aspect. I am just speaking.
Are you limbless?
Am I limbless? I'm branchless. No. I'm digitless.
Digitless?
I'm digitless. So
you got like little paws?
I got little nubbins. I gotta draw with both hands. I gotta use both my arms.
So cute.
My
puppy vibes. Oh.
And yeah, you said Porco Rosso. I've never seen it. It also gets lost in conversation as a Ghibli movie.
Okay, Naruto filler though. I enjoy Naruto filler. Oh, sorry. Let me finish. Let me let you finish your thought.
No. I was done. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
I would say that Porco Rosso is underrated in that I also haven't seen it. So I
like Porco Rosso. I think it's good. You're actually not allowed to dislike Bleach filler. Facts. Facts. I don't like Naruto filler. I like filler in general, but Naruto filler makes me mad because it just actually puts 3 or 4 or 5 episodes in between an insanely nail-biting plot point. Don't appreciate it.
That's fair. I think Naruto is where people get maybe Dragon Ball Z. I think Naruto is the worst offender of the crazy uninteresting filler episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And Naruto is where filler got a bad rap.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. DBZ filler had the driver's license episode and thus is the best. That's ridiculous. I don't think DBZ has to take itself too seriously though. Who is really watching? I'm sorry. Maybe this is a hot take.
Okay. No. It's not a hot take because listen, the only people that take DBZ like super duper insanely seriously are the people that are power scaling and treat DBZ as a religion.
That's crazy work.
Sorry.
No,
it's a good show.
No, I hear you can be a good show and not be that deep. You know?
It's a good show. I just don't think that. I just think that people take Dragon Ball Z too seriously. It was literally intended to be just one of the campiest, silliest anime out there. Akira Toriyama did not want people to take it like freaking War and Peace.
He's like, it ain't that deep, y'all. They're like,
I don't think that was the intent.
Maybe you should work on your female representation. And he's like, it's not that deep, y'all. It's just dudes fighting.
It literally is just dudes fighting.
And it doesn't have to be anything else. It's okay. It doesn't
really have to be anything else.
It's fine what it is. It doesn't have to be this life-changing thing. It can just be dudes fighting. All right. And that's okay.
I'm cool with it just being dudes fighting. I'm fighting a dude right now, and I think I'm gonna die.
Don't die. You can't let evil win. You died.
I can't let evil win. No, I can't let. I'm not gonna. No. I'm not gonna let evil win.
You can't let evil win.
I hate evil. Hate. It's one of the only things that I hate.
I don't know. You said you hate mediocrity too.
I also do hate mediocrity because it's so easy not to be mediocre.
Just don't. Have you considered just not?
Have you considered not being mediocre?
Just try. That's literally all it takes.
Trying is actually all it takes. Legit, trying is all it takes.
No, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't even a joke. I was just like,
no. I'm agreeing with you. I 100% agree with you. People,
just try, and you're already doing more than most.
Yeah, trying is even if you're not getting hitting the same highs as others. Or I think you're hitting. I think that that doesn't even matter. You know what I mean?
The effort is half of the point.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get good eventually, but you won't if you never try.
Exactly.
That's how
you're
I
so
feel.
Good.
Thank you. No, DBZ Abridged, so good. So good. Love DBZ Abridged.
I like the original Dragon Ball series, even though some parts of it are super overly pervy. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I get that. I think that trying to sell something that has overly perverted or sexual themes can be hard.
Okay, that's my okay. I think that's the thing. I think original Dragon Ball is like the hard, like something pretty hard for me to sell because it's like just really egregious with its like, oh my god, hot sexy woman type beats.
Yeah, they're like he's just like, your balls are on your chest. What's up with that?
yeah, that part was, I was like cringing through it, but I do still really like the original series. I think it's great.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think I've probably seen more Dragon Ball than I have Dragon Ball Z, which is weird. But I would say I probably like Dragon Ball more than I do Dragon Ball Z. And I think it's because good. I think that Goku is more likable in Dragon Ball. Whenever he's an adult being stupid, it just pisses me off. I'm like, Goku, you're a fucking asshole, dude. You're a shitty dad and you're a shitty person and you're terrible to your wife.
When I just experienced real life men like that, so that's what makes me mad about it.
No, I'm not saying he's an unrealistic character. I'm saying I hate him.
No. I hate that too. That's the reason why I hate it. Yeah. Because I feel like people in real life are like that.
They definitely can be. And that's why I'm like, I don't like Goku. I think he's shitty and awful.
Who do you think could kick Goku's butt? You? Do you think you could kick Goku's butt?
Do I think I could?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd even have to. I think I could beat him and like, I could just like have him be so confused he would just die. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like, if he could punch me and I would immediately die. I am the equivalent of like a purse dog, so he could stomp a mud hole in me and walk it dry. But I don't think it would even have to get to that point because I think he's just so stupid that I could just like have him just like off himself in the video game.
Yeah, dude, I want to. Oh my god, I need the death battle. Chat, we need the Tiramisu Goku death battle.
Yeah, it's just me being like, hey, look over there, and then he just like walks into like a ravine or
black hole.
Yeah, just like put a fucking like just poison a bowl of ramen and just put it in the middle of like the woods, and he wouldn't even like.
Is he immune to poison?
I don't know. I'm sure that there's some sort of like. I genuinely have no idea. I'm sure that
does anybody know if Goku is immune to poison or not?
Is Goku allergic to poison? I don't know. I'm sure there's some sort of, what do you call, like kryptonite or some shit that I could have him
some
consume.
Kind of MacGuffin. Yeah.
I'm sure there's some kind of Saiyan MacGuffin that I could just have him eat and he would just like perish.
Just go, oh!
Give him the heart virus. He's like already dead, isn't he? He's like super dead. And he just comes back. Just like, I don't know how to double kill you, but I'll find a way, and I'll have it. It'll happen through your own hubris.
You will double kill him.
Yeah. Get double killed.
Goku hates grapes.
I'll force him to eat a grape, and he'll be so distraught that he ate a grape that he'll just die.
Yeah.
He'll just straight up die.
The Goku hatred is healing me, by the way.
Really?
Adult Goku hatred is making me feel so whole inside.
Yeah, I think it's probably... Oh, needles.
Does he not like noodles?
He doesn't like them.
What? I could beat him then.
Yeah, just like pew pew pew. Goku hates needles. Well, he's about to get the vaccine, brother. The death vaccine.
Oh my god, he's about to get the vaccine. Oh my god, I love this.
But yeah, I think that it's like, it's a warm take. It's not a hot take that Goku sucks. I think that there are people that would fight me on it, but I think in general, most people are like, yeah, he's not great.
I think that people can recognize that he's not like he's not like the smartest or most admirable character.
Yeah.
But he's strong, and I think that's what people are focused on most of the time.
Yeah, they're like, he is my body goals, not my mental goals.
Mental goals, so...
This is not my...
Person goals?
My person goals, this is my body goals.
Oh my god. This boss.
Please don't die. Don't give in to evil.
I can't die.
Don't give in to
I
evil.
can't die. Oh my god.
Underwater, there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you
Is it this little flower? You got flower.
Yeah, the little flower guy. Yeah, flower, Mega Man flower. Oh, flower, Undertale, Mega Man.
Let's see.
He's not a nice guy.
Z-Dub made him out to be a lot smarter than he actually is.
Oh, really?
I mean, it couldn't have made him stupider.
Ha! Literally, this Goku hatred is literally like, there's a big rift in my heart, and it's like congealing my heart together. It's literally healing me.
I'm glad, because I have opinions.
I love it.
I think, and I don't think it's a hot take. I think that there's a lot of people that like maybe they don't hate Goku, but they're not like they're not going up to bat.
It's not a common take. I haven't heard people like as adamant as you are, at least.
Yeah, I think that just nobody cares. The D1 Goku hatred team. That's me, brother.
Yes, oh my god.
But I think I have a lot of like hard sells.
Dang it.
Especially for you, because a lot of like if I had the hardest sell for you is probably killing stalking. If I think I would lose, because like I love killing stalking. It's I think it's probably like you would hate it.
Why?
Number one, it's BL.
Okay, I already hate it.
Yeah. It's not even like it. I like it because it's fucked up. Like it's about literally a murderer and a stalker and like the worst relationship you've ever seen. And it's messy and I like that. It's not good like representation by any means. And it absolutely shits on this guy that is, I mean, both of the main characters, shitty people. Absolutely abysmal. Horrible individuals.
I've heard of this anime. I didn't know it was BL though, which makes me less
I don't think it's an anime. It's a manga.
Manga? Okay.
Or a manhwa, I suppose. It was a webtoon.
A manhwa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's indie, I mean, listen. There's lots of people. There's lots of things that I would do for people who, you know, like you, who swear against evil, right?
Yes, I swear against evil, but I do like reading it. I'm sorry. Old
That's
habits
okay.
die
Listen,
hard.
I will engage with things that you engage with because I think you're a rad person. So I would like to like open my mind. I hate yaoi. I don't care about yaoi. One of my most divisive tweets that I've ever made was I don't care about yaoi.
Well, that's why I brought it up. You're like, I don't
really
give
because
a
of that
fuck
tweet?
about it.
I don't care. I don't care about it. And it's not that like there's no good BL out there, but I just don't care. Like
that's really fair.
And it's always being like shoved in my face. I believe. Like I feel like because like all like even like in like lesbian circles, like it's really popular. And I just wish that I was around more like queer people who like enjoyed GL because the most people that I know that are into GL are just straight guys, and I feel like they're not into it for the same reasons that I'm in. I know that they're not into it for the same reasons that I am.
Right.
So that's a little disconcerting, but like it's not that I can't appreciate a good like BL story or like something that has BL elements in it.
But it's
I
not
can
an immediate sell, and also
when I see it, I'm just like I don't really want to engage with it because I already get it shoved into my face all the time when people being like crazy like over it. I'm like I'm not interested.
You're like it's not that great. Actually.
It's not that good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally get that because I feel like I feel similarly about like certain genres. Like if it's like fantasy genre, I feel like it immediately has to like work harder to impress me. You know what I mean?
Fantasy?
I'm like,
okay, because of the generic setting?
Yeah. Well, I don't really know what it is. I feel like in general, like what I've seen from fantasy has just like, I think it's just not for me in general. And again, like you said with like BL, I'm sure that there's like there are definitely things.
There are good
that
entries.
Like, there are good entries, but like in general, like the overall genre, like I said, it has to work harder for me to watch it. I'm like, I have to have something else aside from it being like, oh, it's a fantasy. This I'm like, okay, you're already like at a net negative for me, so you need to work harder for me to like want to watch you as a fantasy, which is unfortunate because I'm like, it's not its fault. Is it though?
Because fantasy media is one of those genres where it's like way too generic. Like all of the tropes that just kind of you can like, it's like there's so many fantasy stories that are just basically carbon copies of each other. So I can understand why you wouldn't be interested in it. I'm not sure. It is a very oversaturated as well. I'm not sure if you're just not a fan of the aesthetic or just or not a fan of like how there's not a lot of unique stories. But my main criticism of my main criticism is that like it's like everything just looks like another iteration of the previous fantasy gobbledygook that came out last year.
Right. Like it doesn't feel fresh. And
no.
I mean, here's the thing is like, I also like horror. And I'm like, a lot of people would say that horror is the same thing, right? Like it's oversaturated, it's tropey, it's this, that, and the other. And I'm like, it can be, for sure.
I think that there's more of a opportunity for creative but as somebody who's making a horror like property and has been working on it for like 6 years, like I have a little bit of a bias, but I think that it's a little bit more likely to have creativity inserted into it than a fantasy property, just because it's too easy to make generic fantasy.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree, but I also feel like I feel like I am also like, there are tropes that I'm like, I like that trope. And it's like, I'm trying to think of it from someone who really likes fantasy.
I like tropes too. Yeah, I like tropes too, but I think that there's a good way and a generic way to do them.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. But I'm like, if I'm somebody who likes a fantasy trope, then I'm like, obviously I'm going to be more likely to look at fantasy to see that trope that I like, right?
Yeah.
And again, like I mean, even in horror, there's definitely generic shit that happens. Like, look at all the mascot horror type games, and they're all not great. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like the thing that I like is even
wonderful.
is wonderful. Yeah. But I'm like, you know, when someone does it good, they do it good, right?
They do it good. That's the thing. And there have been standout fantasy properties, like freaking. Well, this is another sci-fi and fantasy mix, like Ace is saying here. But Split Fiction has a cool fantasy setting. I feel a lot of people have talked about Baldur's Gate being good, but that one kind of falls into like this just looks like D&D story number 476.
So yeah, I will say, so let me, before this gets buried, Code Lyoko would be a hard sell.
Okay. I like Code Lyoko so much though.
I love Code Lyoko. I am watching it. I've been watching it recently. We're almost finished with it. I've been watching it in stream with chat, but while I draw.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're about finished with it, and I didn't watch it. Like, I'm watching it now as an adult, and I saw some episodes every now and again when I was littler. I can see what happens all the time. We'll be watching Code Lyoko. Immediately someone comes in and they're like, oh God, look at their foreheads. So I think even as like a barrier of watching, of entry, sometimes the art style of Code Lyoko can be a barrier of entry for people. And it's really
I'm
good.
traumatized by people talking about foreheads.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
People call my cranium large.
No. No, it
hurts my feelings.
I have big forehead disease, and I am here to say that all foreheads are beautiful, and I like Code Lyoko's art style.
I like Code Lyoko's art style too. I think that everybody looks really good.
I think it looks good, and I will even go so far as to say that I think that the 3D holds up pretty good.
I think so too. As like when I think about Code Lyoko, when I think about Code Lyoko, like I think about how like evergreen the art is. Like legit, it actually it holds up. Like
I think it's good.
It's good stuff.
The art style turned you off, and I like see that's what I'm saying. Like that's a barrier for entry. Like that is all. That's like that can be a hard sell for people, like the art style. And I totally get it, because like if you don't like an art style, there ain't no way you're gonna sit through hours of it, you know. And there's like things that you can get like adjusted to.
Hi, banana.
Hi, banana. The isekai protag is really boring and busted, and all the girls like him for some reason. Is that Baldur's Gate? That's honestly like most isekai protags. So Funko Pop art, Pop style for
Funko Pop for Code Lyoko. You gotta be snorting freaking. You gotta be snorting rocks if you think that.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that's what they're saying.
That's rock snorting.
There's no way that's what I think. That they are saying they just don't like it
for Code Lyoko. Okay.
No. I think they're just saying they don't like Funko Pop art style.
Okay, but I don't like Funko Pop art style too. Okay. If they're saying that, okay, look. I'll just look. Clarify.
No, because forAxelara comes and watches Code Lyoko and usually will have things to say. So this would be alarming to me to hear that from them. Especially season 2 onward. Like the 3D gets better. I agree. And then, that is every isekai. The isekai protag is boring and busted, and all the girls like him. And that is a trope. That is a trope in like a lot of fantasy.
There are animes that do that good though. Like I think in Tsudaime, which is reincarnated as a slime, they do it well because he's not like he doesn't like that everybody likes him. He's kind of just like humble about it, which I appreciate quite a bit.
Yeah, and there's definitely, I'm just speaking on tropes, and again, like you can do different things with tropes. Like I think a lot of the ways that isekais play it is they kind of make the main character oblivious. I think some of the worst ways to do it is like there's like the isekai, and then they're like secretly like super into it, but they like pretend like they don't know what's going on, like they play dumb. I think that like that always skews me out. That skews me out. If that's something you think is funny and you're like haha, and that's something you like, that's fine. Personally, I don't think there's anything morally wrong with it. I just think it's yucky.
I think it's pretty yucky. I think it's kind of weak writing as well.
That's fair. I will not speak to writing because I'm not much of a writer myself. I'm not going to say I'm not good at it, but I can appreciate it. I don't think I have any right to what's the word, like critique it, because I'm like I don't really know what makes it. I wouldn't be able to know how to fix it.
You don't know. You don't. Yeah. You don't have any like constructive criticism. That's fair.
Yeah. I don't have constructive criticism. I'll just be like I don't really like that. You really can't stomach the exaggerated head and how Funko Pop kinda popularized it. Yeah, they.
I hate Funko Pop so much. It's like the death of art.
Yeah, it's very like the like worst case scenario of like I don't know the word I'm trying to say, but it's like
ultra deformed chibi.
Yeah, it's like the most like the carbon copy, like it's like branding made in its absolute worst.
Oh, corporate.
Yeah,
corporate slog. Yeah, corporate freaking that's bad.
Yeah.
Have you seen Konosuba?
I have not. I only know the one.
A lot of people like it. like Aqua, right?
Yeah, I think that's her name. I know
The blue-haired girl?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never
I've
seen
seen
it.
her face a million times.
I've seen her and I've seen the fire chick.
I tried watching Konosuba and hated it.
Really?
Why?
I don't know. See, I am a Konosuba. I don't know shit about it. I don't know nothing.
Not a Konosuba,
I guess I know it's a fantasy, and I guess I know it's like isekai. I don't know not a damn thing about it. And I haven't watched it probably because it's an isekai and it's fantasy. So
word.
It's a hard sell for me. I know that it's like something that a lot of people have on like their all-time favorite anime list, which is like bananas to me because I'm like, I don't know shit. Don't know shit about it, but I'm like, I feel like in my head, I'm like, ain't no way it's gonna beat out X, right? Ain't no, like, you're gonna say Konosuba is better than like Cowboy Bebop. Like, I can't fully.
Oh no, that's like some real.
Yeah, I'm like, this is your
art
all-time
right
favorite, like, better than like Akira, better than like, you know, better than like Mob Psycho even, which is like a comedy.
Mob Psycho is okay. Mob Psycho has like freaking incredible animation. That's a freaking highlight of my like anime watching, like freaking lifetime animes that I enjoy. That's a freaking one of them.
Yeah, no, Mob Psycho is easily in my like top 10, maybe 20 if I really had to like put it somewhere.
I think Mob Psycho's
really
top 10. Yeah.
Top 10. I put it top 10. Thank you for the raid, Maverick.
Yay!
We are animating and we are yapping with our friend Annie.
Hi, Annie. Yes. Annie Maeda.
Annie Maeda. Okay. I have never had to say your name and I just call you Annie and I'm like, that's probably wrong. Annie.
Oh, they're playing the Annie movie. I have a movie for Annie.
Oh. Quick question.
That's
Do you
okay.
think Inuyasha should be classified as an isekai? I
mean, the same way Bleach could be.
So I would say it is like a proto-isekai, because I feel like in my mind, for something to be an isekai, the life you had before is no longer accessible, or is like very hard to access.
Yeah.
Right? She can just jump in a hole and go back whenever she wants.
That's like Bleach, where you can just go to the freaking worlds and then, you know, like, yeah.
I see it as time travel, not isekai. Yeah, that's what I would say. You gotta go, but have a great stream. Thank you, Mav. I hope you had fun. I know you're leaving. I was gonna ask you how everything was, but I will leave you to it. Have a good night.
Yes.
It is time travel. I would say if you were to ask me if it's more time travel or isekai, I would definitely say it's more time travel. I do see where people will say it's isekai, but again, like that's my like point. That's my like Back to the Future is an isekai, but they can go back. Exactly.
They can go back. IDK feels like the writers were just really tripling down on silly core, and it just kind of falls flat for me on Konosuba.
Where do you see this?
It's been swallowed.
Oh, I missed it. It got okay. I was like, I see.
Silly core can be fun, but like, I can understand an overdose on silly core.
Yeah, I would have to. I admittedly don't have much interest in Konosuba. I'd be willing to give it a chance.
There's a tabletop RPG
of Konosuba?
I believe so.
I don't know if I want that in my life.
I'm not really a D&D player. I like making like silly like D&D campaigns for actual D&D nerds to play and feel like they're being like having a fever dream. That's like one of my special interests. But like as far as like playing it, I'm interested in it, but I don't know if I would be one to super get into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get that. It's like I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not going out of my way.
Yeah, I would enjoy playing it with people who are nice and want to be receptive to playing games with me. Like that's fun. Yeah, like I've played D&D before. Like I've made like silly little campaigns. You know.
I'm
a big fan of roleplay.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to D&D. I just also am like going back to like my extremely like lazy nature. I'm like, I don't, and this is definitely one of my hotter takes. I am not super a fan of like character creation in games.
War?
Yeah, I don't, and it's not like I think that it should, it's not like, oh, I don't think this should exist. It's more like anytime I have to do a character creation in a game, I will almost always either just make it me or just skip it entirely. Like, just random it and move on.
But you are a character.
Yeah, that's kind of like my point. I'm like, I can just do that anytime. Like, this is just more work for me. This is work. I just want to play this game. Which is why I usually will play games that are pretty straightforward narratively. You're real easy. Male, brown hair, sword fighter. Let's game. Also, I didn't say. I saw you come in, Kirk. I wanted to say hi, and I just got distracted by talking to everybody. But I'm
glad that we're having such a good conversation. I knew that I was gonna enjoy hanging out with you, but I'm like heck of having a good time.
I'm so glad. I'm always I wouldn't say I'm ever like scared to talk to new people, or like people, you're not a new person to me, but just like people I don't talk too much. I have faith.
We've known each other for some time, but I feel like we are still like,
we've never like
very new. Yeah,
we've known of each other. We've never like got to know each other.
Know each other for sure.
Yeah. So,
and now we're besties.
One day, automatically besties.
I
will say that no, I would consider you my friend for sure.
I consider you mine.
Thank you. But yeah, I try to. I'm never like scared to talk to people, especially not one-on-one. But I always like have that in the back of my head. I'm like, how much am I gonna have to like carry this conversation? You know, because sometimes like you can be like the best talker in the world, and people will just be hard to talk to.
Nobody. Some people have some real problem with yes-anding.
Yeah. They will just shut down a conversation.
I get Princess Carrot in my talks. Go sit in the corner. I'm tired of looking at you.
No.
Go sit in the corner.
What did
Go over
they
there.
ever do? Sorry.
Oh, you have not even you don't even know the freaking half of it.
I don't. I'm sorry. You got sent to the corner. Don't be
sorry about it. He deserves it.
I'm sorry. Apparently, you deserve it.
He's not the victim. He's not the victim. He is not the victim.
My goodness gracious. But yeah,
I'm a hero of justice. Yeah, you gotta trust me.
I do trust you. I have to. I know, but I also understand that nuance exists.
Oh, okay. So. Here comes the nuance again.
You're like, you bringing up that damn nuance. Who asked, dude? But yeah, no, Kirk's character would be super easy to make in a character creation. Yeah, improv is fun. I don't know. I don't mind like doing roleplay. I just like, if I'm sitting down and playing a game, I'm like, I want to be told a story. I don't want to have to make my own.
Word. I like making my own stories. That's just something that I've always been interested in. So it's interesting to hear another's perspective.
No. I definitely understand the appeal. I'm just coming where I'm coming from, where I'm just like, this has become now work for me.
A job.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to get lost in your world, which I totally get that. Like, you can definitely do that with character creation, because then you can get lost in the world in any way that you want to, right? And I get it. It's like it's such a weird thing for me to say, like, the things that like my gripes with it are the exact same like reasons people like it, which is like totally like fair. I'm just like, well, I want someone to get me lost in their world. It's like, oh, well, you can do that in this way. I'm like, you're not, no. I was like, no, I am making a character getting lost in someone else's world, but then I still have to make that character and make those decisions. It's more like, it's less like I'm getting lost in someone's story, and I guess more like I'm getting lost in someone else's like world building. And I don't fully know how to explain the difference. Even in like Sims, like something like The Sims, that one is definitely different. But even then,
Do you like The Sims?
I lose interest fast. Like
I can't engage with a game like The Sims. It's like mobile tier gaming to me. It's like imagine being like a Crossy Road enthusiast. Like I like Crossy Road, but like I would not like build my personality off of it.
I don't even know what Crossy Road is.
It's like Frogger, but like cute and on your phone.
Oh. I see. I would say that The Sims is a little bit more in depth than like an average mobile game. But
it's got like some like things that you can progress through, but I can't.
But
that's the hardest sell in the world for me, I think. For The Sims.
Yeah. I think a hard sell, like I liked Animal Crossing for a little bit, but my problem is I lose interest so fast with games like that kind of just like let you do whatever. And I think The Sims is in a similar vein to that. And it's best when the character creator is in depth, but the game is in first person. Imagine. I mean, that definitely happens, but that just seems so like extra. What is the point? For me, I guess you can go to like the start menu and see all your little stuff. But I think that first person is also hard for me because I get disoriented and don't know where I am. I don't know why that is, but it's difficult. But yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of character creation in games. And again, it's not even that I don't like it or that I dislike it even. It's just that I just have no interest in it. I'm very uncreative in that way. I'm just like, I'll just be, it'll just be me and I'll just run around.
Using The Sims for something like in utility format, like that's, I think, apart from what we're discussing. Like that's cool.
No.
Like it's really cool, right? But like I don't think that's like right. Like with the
no. We're not talking about like using
it for something cool
for like making 3D backgrounds or like planning out like let's say you could do like full like level planning in like The Sims like house building or whatever. Like that's I'm not even saying that The Sims is like, I'm not even sitting and arguing against The Sims as a game. I think The Sims is a very like good I think it's a good game overall. I think that the way that people play it is like, you know, I think it's cool. Like people making their like little characters and like making a full like world. Like it's almost like an outlet.
I don't like The Sims very much.
I don't like The Sims for me, but I like it the same way that I like Minecraft. I don't like playing Minecraft, but I like people. I like that people have this outlet that they can
get so creative.
And they can make their own people. They can make their own worlds. They can make their own stories, and I think that that's very important. And I think that's very cool.
My thing with The Sims is that I don't think that it's. It looks like it looks bad to me. Like it doesn't look It doesn't look freaking like the models look like bad like animation movie, like B movies. Looks like Ratatouille. Like it doesn't look good. It really doesn't look like you can be very creative in it because it's I don't think that it's that like attractive looking.
Yeah,
I know you can mod it and like put other things into it, but like I feel like the visual style of The Sims doesn't have a lot of character to it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it's not like super visually impressive. I think that it is very technically cool with a lot of stuff it does, and I will say that like. Just because, like, I am a defender of, like, things that are ugly. I'm like, it's okay to be ugly. It serves its purpose, right? It doesn't have to be, like, mind-blowingly, like, looking good. I don't know what the word
can it at least be? Can it at least be just generally okay looking?
Yeah, I mean... It could be, but it is what it is. And
maybe it's just like me growing up in Japan and like everything looking beautiful and like more or less like even if it had like an ugly like anime style, at least it was anime. Like Higurashi kind of looks weird, but like at least it's anime. Like I can palette it, but like that like kind of Western sort of like style never clicked with me. Like the super realistic kind of look they try to go for.
A utilitarian art style, if you will. It kind of is. It just serves its purpose. And I don't think it has to be anything crazy. And it looking into mirror, no.
Stop it. I'll be right back. I have to go to the little robot's room, but I'll be right back fast.
All right, no, you're good. But yeah, I don't have any qualms with the art style. I just think it's not great. But it doesn't need to be, and there's so much people have done with it and used it as a tool for their expression, even if like through whatever. So I don't know. I'll defend Sims, but it's not for me. That's where I'm at. I've done little to no animating. I'm a heathen. Corporate, yeah, it's serviceable and it's inoffensive. Well, I mean, I guess I'm sure Ani would argue that it is offensive because it's ugly. It's visually offensive to the eyes, but it's safe, serviceable, does what it's supposed to. Nobody's like looking at The Sims and being like, that's not any. I would be hard pressed to say that that's somebody's favorite art style. Just like I don't think corporate Memphis is anyone's favorite art style, but it's fine. I think that artists kind of hate corporate Memphis because it's like nothing, and it does have like that corporate like stink on it. But it is serviceable and inoffensive. Oh no. Your Sims journey ended on Tamagotchi? Wait, what? I assume that's supposed to say journey. I think I'm stupid. I'm sorry, forXLR. I think I might have the dumb. I don't know what that's trying to say to me. Whoops. There's one corporate art style that slaps, and that's the Mii's. Yeah. No, Mii's are good. Mii's definitely have that like corporate, but they're so like versatile that like it's like the amount of things people can do with like the crazy Mii customization is wild. I'm just like, I don't even know how you did that. I genuinely sat here and watched you do it, and I still don't know how you did that. Journey. I assume you said meant journey, but I still don't know what that means. My Sims journey ended on Tamagotchi. I don't know what that means. And I think I'm just being dumb. Like making a hamburger or something out of a pair of eyebrows. Yeah. And then like the meat patty blinks. I mean, I stopped playing with life simulators before even Sims started. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Hello.
The Mii thing to me is like corporate art style America, I sleep. Corporate art style Japan.
Yeah.
But it actually looks good though.
Yeah, I think that I would consider them on the same level, and that might be controversial.
What? No, that's controversial.
I don't think that Mii's on their own look that great. Like a Mii by itself.
Mii's look way better than Sims characters, and that's just freaking.
Mii's look better than Sims characters. Mii's do not look better than like a corporate Memphis. Like they still have like corporate written on them, and there are definitely different degrees of like corporate styles that are like appealing and not. So I definitely get that, but I'm just in my mind, I'm like, you know, there are levels of like appealing and not appealing, but to me, I'm just like, it's all corporate. It's all utilitarian. Not to say that they can't have charm to it, but they're just kind of there to serve a purpose in my head. Yeah. Like I'm not like looking at a Mii or like certain art styles and like judging them. See,
Tomodachi Life, I can play Tomodachi Life. But I can't play Sims. I can't play Sims.
See, I think that I can't play Tomodachi Life. I feel like I've tried, and I'm just like, I just lose interest too fast.
Oh, I get it. I kind of I was like super hella depressed when I was playing Tomodachi Life like regularly. It was like there were like my friends when I was going through that time on my little
also sad.
On my little 3DS, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like that was the purpose that they served for me. But and also like for people with like dissociative identity disorder, giving their alters like a place to have like those like personalities inside of Tomodachi Life, I think can be really helpful and like and nice, just honestly, it's nice.
Yeah. I'm sure that The Sims is that for some people.
But I'm sure Sims can do that same thing. I'm saying that Sims can do the same thing, and that's something that I could appreciate it objectively for.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. I'm just like, I don't think that those games are for me. But I'm glad that they are for some people. I love seeing what other people do with them, and I love that they can help people like become more connected in a way, or like have a creative outlet in a way, and I think that's awesome.
I think that's awesome too.
Sims are ugly.
Sims are ugly.
But I think we are now 55 minutes over.
On that note, Sims are ugly. We're gonna say goodbye.
Yeah, are you done streaming, or are you gonna keep going, or are you done?
Gonna keep going.
Oh, you're gonna keep going.
Hi.
Okay. I'll raid over to you then. But it was so nice
amazing
talking with you. And
let's hang out.
We are doing that now. We can
hang out again.
Yeah. Let's do it again later and more often.
Yes.
Yeah, we could, I mean, hey, you're in the server. Usually I am pretty much taken by friend Alfie. They pretty much own my ass most weekends, which is totally fine. My ass is theirs to own. But you're totally welcome if you see me in any things, or obviously you can hang out with anyone, but you're 100% welcome to I'm committing a sin right now. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm committing a sin, and I'm sorry that you all had to bear witness to it.
Bar.
1 second.
Bar. Puppy says bar. Guys, clip it. Puppy said bar.
Puppy
oh my god, I'm gonna live.
Alright, here's the sin. You will see it shortly. Yep.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
I have...
Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I am...
It took me 3 years to follow you, so...
Yeah. No. I am like, I'm surprised because I was like, why are you not in my follow? Like, when I went to raid, I was like, oh no. This is my sin. But yeah, thanks for having me. Thank you for sharing me with your community, and thank you for hanging out. You are community, and
you're amazing.
Thank you for hanging out. And yeah, I think you're amazing too.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. And I am. This has been a great conversation, and it was very easy. It was a lot easier than I could have ever thought that it would be. You're easy to talk to, and you're fun to talk to.
Thank
and
you.
I appreciate your honest takes on things, and I appreciate the openness to hear out my horrible, awful BL.
Of course. Look, I may not care about Yowie, but I care about my friends.
You know. And that's important. It's important to keep an open mind for your friends.
Absolutely.
And I will hopefully see you later or talk to you sometime. And
yes. Sooner than later, please.
Yes. And hopefully we can hang out soon. And I'll talk to you some other time.
I will see you soon. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Jana means later.
Oh, Jana. Sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, Johnny.
No problem. You're great. Yokoso, Robokoso. It is I, Ani-May-da, your super fighting robot bestie from the future. I want to make all the humans and robots best friends. That's what I'm here for. I want to make I want to make you friends with the friends that are friends with everybody. We are friends. We are going to be friends. Friends are friends, and friends